we raised our kids. We love them. We had a great time with them. It's been many years. Like I said, we've been 27 years. I think it was. We've been married now.
You guys been married 27 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
have you guys lived in Florida the whole time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We lived Rockledge, Titusville. The furthest we moved away was Christmas.
Yeah.
And my feet are bothering me. I lose train and plot and stuff, so it's hard. I mean, you might direct me back, but I mean, she worked on nights, I work days. We just made it work, and we always have. And now my oldest boy got married in December, and I bought his own place. He lives in Port St. John. And my youngest one, he moved out. Gosh, probably a little over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been he moved out and he lived with he was just renting a room from some friends in Port St. John. And my mom, her husband passed a year and a half ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had a place. They used to go back and forth to North Carolina, and my mom finally went back. Her and her sister, and my youngest son moved in her house. That's probably been 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And we moved in there. Well, our house burned down. We lost everything, and that's been almost 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And it was the day after, so it's almost been 2 years, but it was the day after my son's birthday, and that was October 8th, so our house burned down October 9th. Mm-hmm. And it's been tough. My feet messed up 3 years ago, and I told you, she had a trigeminal neuralgia, I think was what it was called, and she went to Shands, and they did a brain operation on her. And the first one seemed to be okay, but then the second one, when they did it, they shoved a rod through her face, like somewhere like this. And it was supposed to sever or shock a nerve or something, and they didn't have her out as much as she should have been or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she screamed when they did it, and it messed her up. And she's been on disability since then. She was on disability since then. Gosh, I'm trying to think. I mean, I was still coaching football.
Yeah.
So that's been quite a few years ago.
So you got 2 kids together.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys like go on vacations, spend a lot of time together.
Yeah, we spend. I mean, any extra time. I never went. We never went anywhere without our kids. Like, I've hunted and fished my whole life, and I wouldn't go if somebody wanted me to go fishing, and I couldn't take my boys with me. I didn't go.
Yeah.
You know, and they were our main. We agreed that we were going to raise our kids, do it right. You know, we didn't drink. We didn't do no drugs. We raised both our boys up. I forget what I was saying just a second ago. We agreed that. Yes, every year, hunting. Of course, we every other back then we hunted. We were hunting in Georgia with my brother had a lease in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that was our vacation every year was Christmas time. The whole time the boys were out of school, I would take off and she would take off, and we would go and stay in Georgia and stay at the hunting camp the whole time. Like my kids, they didn't get to open their Christmas presents on Christmas Day because we were in Georgia, and so we would take one gift for each of them, and they would open it up Christmas Day, and then they had to wait till we came home, and we didn't come home until the day before they went to school.
Yeah.
You know, so
what kind of hunting would y'all do?
We mainly deer dog, deer dog hunt, but I mean, we hog hunt. We love to turkey hunt. That's in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, any kind of hunt we could do, and we would do it. And I mean, it worked out great. Our kids are great.
How was you and her's relationship?
We've always been had a great relationship. Here since my feet have messed up, it's been tough. Because I went from being able to do anything, and I've been injured a lot. The whole time we've been married, I've broken a bone almost every day of my life. Me and my mom and her figured out over 30 bones. I've had over 40 surgeries. I've had 9 heart surgeries, and most of that with Mara. I broke some bones before I met her and stuff, but I've always had heart problems, and so she was with me. The first time I went to see Dr. Watts, my heart doctor, and she's been with me the whole time I was having all my heart operations, and I had ablations, and I had pacemaker, and I pretty much died one time, and they sent me up to Shands, and that was a mess. It didn't work out. They left me laying in my blood for 3 days in the bed, and the doctor was like, "You don't need a pacemaker," and they unplugged it, and then they come running back in 20 minutes later because my heart goes real slow, like it'd beat like 20 beats a minute when I was relaxing, but she had her surgery at Shands too, and so I mean, like when she had her brain surgery, I took care of her, of course, and did anything, and since my feet have messed up, really, she's been taking care of me pretty good, and it's just been tough with everything happening. We've just been real stressed out,
Well, it sounds like you guys have been through a lot together.
Yeah, right.
And
we have.
Sounds like you guys love each other very much.
We did. I just so the house burnt down. We lived in a hotel for a year, and that really ate up any money we got from the insurance company. And right when the house burnt down, it was when everything started going crazy around here with the houses and the spaces stuff coming back again, and we couldn't find anywhere. We just couldn't. We went and looked at a couple of places, even to rent, and we would go to the realtor and look at a place, and before would say yeah, before we got to their office, it would already be gone.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like it was just going on, and I was still working, and but I couldn't work much. I was trying to just work as much as I could while I was trying to get my medical, while I was trying to get my retire from the county, and disability and everything, and that's taken a while. It's all been real tough. But I was in the bank getting my car done or something, and I just so happened to ask the lady I said, "We're looking for a house." And she said, "Well, I haven't had one." And she told us the story. And as soon as I grew up on Black Creek, up Middleburg by off the St. Johns River, Mara never grew up on the water, so we went up and looked at it. She's like, "Man, I love it. I want it," and she told us that there was some stipulations with the place, but she wasn't honest about them, and she didn't tell us all of them. And so we had a contract with her to buy it for $130,000, and she wrote the contract up, and we were going to pay. It was supposed to be 2 years ago, my birthday, coming up in December, and it didn't work. I'm trying to think. She didn't. What happened was her mom left her the house, and I guess she was dating a black man, and right towards the end there, she put in both their names, his and hers, but she was supposed to take it out of his name, but she ended up dying, and then he was supposed to put it in her name, and he died a month later.
Oh, okay.
And so
you guys have been in the house for how long?
Almost 2 years.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who all, is it just the two of you that lives there?
Yeah, like I said, my youngest son moved out a little over a year ago.
Okay.
But
you got any pets? I know you said
we just have 2 dogs.
Okay, just
Two
the two
dogs.
dogs.
Yeah, the one dog, the one's they're both mixed pits. The smaller one is her dog. Just they fell in love with each other the second she seen it, and like that little dog. Before the little dog will go outside, Mara has to go out with it. She won't leave her side, kind of a thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She protects her, and man, it's been such a great thing because Mara never had many pets or neither, and they bonded and the bigger dog, it's a black-mouthed cur dog, and I don't blame none of the dogs. I mean, my feet messed up, and they were fighting, and I went to break them up, and I fall down so much now. I've never fell down, but I fall down, I fall in the middle of them, and I fall on top of them, and the one grabbed a hold of me. I guess she didn't know it was me, and that happened. But
You said that was a couple weeks ago.
yeah, and I mean that's been nothing. She's been keeping it clean and doctored up for me, and
That's good. She took care of you.
yeah, we took care of each other. We were really good, and I mean, every now and then we argue, of course, like everybody, and tensions have just been tough lately because the house. There's 9 people on the. What happened was she finally told the people, the other families, she was going to sell it, and there's 9 kids, and I guess 8 of them wanted stuff about money, or if she sells the house, they want their cut. And so when she finally told us, she told them that there's 9 people on the thing. It just kind of defeated us, because we love. Mara loves the place. I mean, we love the place. I love it. It's on a Clearwater lake. She's of course she's fished with me for the whole time we've been married, but she always we had to leave the house to go fishing, and so she had to come. She always come with me. And there, she just goes down to the lake and she cleans the grass. She was digging herself up. She calls it a baby pool. It's about as big as this freaking room, man. She's dug by herself, and she loved doing it all by herself.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gotten really big into the bass fishing since we lived there. She goes down and catches her fish by herself, and she just caught a 10-pounder a couple days ago. I got it all on video. It's amazing. And but I mean, last night the gun. It's the only thing they saved from my house. They come walking out, the fire department. They come in, hey, it's the only thing we were able to save. They were carrying it. Well, the scope falls off of it while they're carrying it to me.
And you're referring to when your house burned down a couple years ago.
Yeah,
okay.
And the scope fell off of it. It was real hot, and I haven't done anything with it because they were talking about it may have. It got hot enough. It was smoking there, so it may have messed with the bluing of the gun or whatever. It could be dangerous, and with all this going on, she was really big. She was never into politics ever. She was a bartender, and so she was always there's no religion and no politics at my bar. Of course, that's been years ago because she got disabled. Gosh, I want to say that's been. I'm trying to think. Last year I coached football, and it was a couple years before that. 22. Gosh, it's been 12 years ago probably. She's been disabled and hasn't worked.
Mm-hmm.
And so when Trump came along, when he first started running, I was a big Trump supporter. I was like, we need someone besides a politician. And but everybody, all the women, all they heard was I grabbed him by the and I said, Mark, just think about it here. This guy's rich. He's been rich his whole life. And she was like, you're right, And so she started looking into it a little bit, and she really loved Trump, and she's really gotten into the to the politics, and she's been paying attention to what's going on in the military and around the world, and with the Muslims coming here, and those people they like to they don't believe women have any rights at all, and she's been afraid of them. And now I was telling you, NATO now has their home base is in Virginia, and they have Obama gave them the rights that if they deem necessary, they could enforce their own. They were never able to have guns on our soil and try and control us. Well, she kept me up on it. She found so much stuff, and so I mean we're getting worried. We ain't got no guns. We don't got no money. What are we gonna do? Because like in Australia, they're going door to door making people get this vaccination. And why do they want the vaccination so bad for here when people obviously don't want it? And we've been stressing about that, man. It's just been crazy because we believe in our freedom, and freedom is you don't worry about all that stuff. You shouldn't have to worry about anything until they're going to touch our soul. Then it becomes our worry. Before that's the military. Well, they're here, and so we've been talking. I was like, well, I'll try and clean that gun up, and whatever, and she's nonstop. She's one of the people that she's what's the word? High metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
So like she stays skinny because she's always on the go, man. She eats more than I do every day, and we've always laughed about that. And so with my feet and everything, I'm really slow now. I used to wake up out of bed wide awake and here and now with my feet, I'm just everything. I don't get out of bed too much because it's just so hard to walk around.
Mm-hmm.
And so I came downstairs and I was sitting right at the edge of the kitchen where the wooden floor starts, and I'm messing with it, and I don't even know what happened. I didn't think it was loaded. And she's outside, right outside the door, and she's saying something to me, and I'm like, what? And I wasn't looking at the gun, and I'm not even sure what happened, really. And all I know, all of a sudden the gun went off, and she immediately dropped, and oh my God, so I ran out there to her, and oh my God, I pretty much, I've killed a lot of animals in my years, a lot of deer, a lot of hogs, squirrels, I mean, anything. When I picked her up and I looked at her, I knew she was gone. And I ran back inside. And I ran out. And I come back into the phone and I'm breathing really hard. I still have heart problems. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. My heart beats really fast. That's one of the main problems with it. And I kept saying, take the phone out. And I kept telling him I can't take the phone. And he was like, well, go see if she's breathing. I said, I don't know. She's not breathing. I don't know. Y'all just please hurry. And I just, I couldn't even, well, actually, when it happened, when she fell, I ran out to her, and the dogs were both with her. And when I ran out to her, I guess her dog knew something had happened, and it started fighting with the other dog. I had to break them up and separate them, and before I could do anything. But it only took a few seconds, and I ran back inside. So I finally just went out, and I couldn't breathe. I thought I was gonna die. I just went out and I laid down on the concrete in the front yard, and I don't know who showed up first or whatever, but I guess they didn't even see her somehow. They're inside looking, and he's like, "Where is she?" I was like, "She's right there on the other side of the truck, 10 feet away." So they finally seen her.
Okay. So let's back up a little bit. So yesterday evening, what was going on yesterday evening? Run me through yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, leading up to what transpired this morning. Were you guys both home? Were you
we never hardly. The only time I usually leave and do the shopping and stuff like that because she was schizophrenic, paranoid schizophrenic. So she really, and with everything going on, it really was bothering her. She didn't like to go out in the public because she felt like she was always being stalked, the gang stalking and all this kind of stuff. She's been gang stalked when for probably about 2 years ago, right after she got into politics. I wasn't into computers. I don't know nothing about them. I didn't know really what she was talking about, and it was really frustrating because I couldn't. There's nothing you can do online. Because I don't know nothing about it, and who knows who it is, where these people. So it's been really frustrating, and so I did most of the shopping and everything. I'm trying to think what happened yesterday afternoon. My youngest son came by. Was that yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. My youngest son came by, and he had a couple friends with him from work, and they walked down to the dock and fished for a little while, and we love when our kids come and visit, because we don't get much visits, people visiting anymore, or ever have. When our kids come in, we love it. And I actually coached one of the kids that he was with him in football, and everything was good. I think she made dinner. Gosh, I'm sorry. Let me think for a minute yesterday. I can't remember. We had I can't remember. I took a shower, and I got out of the shower. She was downstairs. I asked her if she was coming up. She said, yeah. I'm trying to think if she brought dinner up. We ate dinner.
Oh, what time was that?
Gosh, probably 10 at night.
Okay.
We've always eaten late. I never me and the boys, we hunted and fished almost or sports every day, 7 days a week. So we fish, we hunt until dark, and then we come home. And so that's just what time we've always eaten, is around 9, 10 o'clock. And so I don't know. I remember. I think it was yesterday. We had a little spat. They didn't last. It wasn't much. And when I say a little spat, it was just we're both stressed out, and it's just like, gosh. We neither one of us give. Like, we go back and forth, and like it's like, you shut up, no you shut up, no you shut up, no you shut up, no you shut up, and it's stupid. It's really don't fight about nothing. It's just stresses and going on, and
anything ever turned physical between you guys? Not necessarily last night, but anything in the past?
I mean, we got arrested when my oldest son was a week old.
Okay.
And it was OJ, and they even said there was no physical, nothing happened. They said that it looked like there had been signs of a struggle with the guy, and he arrested both of us. And I begged him not to arrest her because she was breastfeeding. So I mean, other than that, no, I don't. I never beat her, never hit her. We never hit each other. Just mainly yelling and screaming was the only way we fight. And sometimes it was just a way to relieve pressure, and then sometimes we would fight. And then, I mean, it's just we've been together so long. We knew that the fighting didn't mean nothing. It'll be fine. We'll wake up in the morning and it'll be fine. We always agreed that we wouldn't go to bed angry even.
Mm-hmm.
So we always try to work our fights out. And We were arguing some last night, but it wasn't nothing out of the ordinary.
You remember what it was about?
What it was about? It was always something stupid. I mean, it was always something. Just I said something or she said something. It was just stress, man. It was just stress. It's the only reason we fought. If we had everything, like we usually don't fight at all. But the house is really, because they could come in tomorrow and tell us we got to go, and we have a lot of stuff we've acquired, and being both of us disabled, it's just hard, and I can't. It was really, I mean, like I said, we never really fought about anything. It was just always stupid. I would say something and she would misunderstand me, and we would go back. But it was just, I think it was just really a stress relief for us because we're both so stressed. She doesn't have, her mom screwed her over really bad. A long time ago. She hadn't talked to her mom or her family in probably, I'm trying to think, her little brother died. She hadn't talked to her parents, her family, a couple years before he died. And he died, that's probably 15 years ago. We went to the funeral, and her and her mom talked for about a week, and then she realized her mom nothing was changing, and she hasn't had any communication with him since. So, I mean, I just made it a little bit harder because now she doesn't have family. I got a little bit of family. I haven't talked to my brother. We had a falling out at the hunting camp 6 years ago or so, and I haven't talked to my brothers since then.
Okay.
We finally talked to my brother again because of the house. It was supposed to be $130 cash. I was waiting on insurance money. I was waiting on lawyer money, and my brother was gonna put the money up for us. And we talked to him one day, and I haven't seen him again. That's been 8 or 10 months ago, probably.
Okay. So you guys, and not to take away from your family stuff, but to kind of get back on track with where we were. So you guys eat dinner around 10 o'clock, you said?
I think it was.
Okay. What happens from there?
I was upstairs, and she was just in the extra bedroom. It's only a 2-bedroom. There's upstairs, there's a loft, and then there's a bedroom with a bathroom downstairs. And that's where the majority of the clothes and everything I told you we got from everybody. She pretty much has been going through that, trying to separate it, wash it, and then most of it gets donated. We just put it in those donation things. And so she's been trying to finish that up. We started having a little bit of a bug problem, roach problem. And so she's been trying to step it up and do a little bit more because I just don't do much. And she was downstairs, I was upstairs. And like I said, we were talking about, last night we were talking about, she had realized something new. What was it? It was something about the UN. I remember that because she's been on NATO because NATO is now in Virginia, and then now the UN, and the UN had something, and then China. I remember she brought up China was on the Canadian border, and with what's going on in Canada because they're locked down also, and I don't remember. I said something, she said something, and we just started arguing like always. But it's.
What time do you think that was?
Huh?
What time do you think that was?
Probably around dinner time, after dinner. I could not tell you. I don't know what time it was. I don't have a phone. We don't have the cable company, Spectrum. a couple days ago, I was going to pay the bill, and they said we had $500 and something. And when I got the phone that I just got lost with the dogs got in a fight, I had to pay a bunch of stuff then. And we're like, there's no way. So we were just going to go, that's right. We went to Walmart and got her a phone. And we were just going to, we couldn't talk to anybody because we didn't have a phone. So we had to at least get a phone to figure it out. And so she got a phone. We hadn't called Spectrum yet. She got her phone working, and she was back online. And I have no clue what time it was. See, that was my thing. The computer wasn't working because we didn't have no cable, and I didn't have a phone. So time was really the last couple of days. Time's been just I don't have a clue.
Okay.
But
So at some point last night between dinner and the incident this morning, you guys got into an argument over the UN and NATO and all that
well,
stuff.
no, we weren't arguing over that. It was, gosh, it's so. I don't know what we were arguing about.
Okay.
I have no clue. It was misunderstanding of something, but we don't the politics and stuff. We won't really fight about that because I mean we're learning it. She's learning it and telling me, and it's scary. You know, it's very scary what's happening right now.
How was that argument resolved?
What do you mean?
What stopped the argument? What?
We argued and we still kept doing whatever we had to do. I mean, we didn't. It wasn't really arguing. I don't know. When I say arguing, I mean like we'll say a couple things and then we'll work for an hour and we'll say a couple of things and sometimes it goes. We argue straight but I can't remember. I know we argued some. I know I tell her to shut up a lot, and then I can't even remember what I was doing. I was sitting down. I was gonna start messing with that gun when it went off. I don't even know. I shouldn't even have had it because I was.
Well, we can talk about that. Where was the gun kept at?
It usually just was upstairs in the closet or something.
Okay. And then at what point, what led you to shooting the gun?
I got it out a couple days ago and have been wanting to start messing with it, and I just didn't. And
what kind of gun is it?
a 308.
308. You know what brand?
It's a decent gun. It's a lever action Browning.
Browning.
I think it's a Browning.
Okay.
And the scope, I took it and I tied it on a stick. I like to look at things, especially there. There's a lot of stuff to look at. Birds, and we had an eagle attack the ospreys, and so it's just cool. You know, I said it was the only thing I had from my home, and so I carry it everywhere. So I love the thing, and but the gun it stayed upstairs, and
we're at upstairs, like in your bedroom.
Yeah, well, the whole upstairs is pretty much a bedroom.
Okay.
It's what I call it. It's a loft, and so.
Was it like in a safe? Was it
No,
like
I
propped up
have a
against
safe.
the
I was just
wall?
leaning against the wall, or
Okay.
sometimes it was under the bed. It was wherever. I was never. It was never. I mean, I never had a safe. We never had to secure. My kids knew about guns, and we just we were confident that everything was fine.
Okay. So you started kind of going into it. What led you to getting the gun?
I was sitting on the bed and we were talking about. We've been talking about getting some guns. I've been looking really hard trying to find some guns affordable, because they've gone up, and because that gun, I was scared of that gun because I didn't know if it was shootable, and so I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to get one right now, Mara. I'll just clean this one up because it'll work good enough. you know, and
Since the fire, well, previous to the fire, gun operate normally. Do you ever have any issues with the gun?
No.
Okay. Had you fired that firearm since the fire?
I think I don't think so.
Okay.
I haven't, no, because I was gonna take it to somebody and have them look at it to see if it was okay to fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked in it. I looked. I was like, you know, these guns. It was nothing else I could do. So I was like, oh, it's gonna have to work, you know. And
Yeah.
I don't know how there was a bullet in it though. I don't.
Would you normally keep it loaded?
No.
Okay. Did you, at any point, even before the fire, after the fire, did you ever make any modifications to it?
No.
Did you mess with the trigger mechanism,
No.
firing pin,
No.
replace any parts?
Never.
Okay. Were you fairly familiar with the weapon?
Sure.
Fired a lot prior to the fire?
Yeah.
Okay. How long do you think you had it?
Before the fire, probably 2 or 3 years. Well, no, I take that back. Because we hadn't hunted. You know, I don't know if I ever did get to hunt with that gun. I got it right after we stopped going to Georgia. But I mean, it was the nicest gun I ever had.
Mm-hmm.
So I shot it. Definitely, me and the boys shot it quite a bit. Mara was a really good shot, and Mara shot it before the fire.
Okay. So, you get the gun, said you're going to clean it? Is that what purpose was?
Right.
Okay. Did you have like a gun cleaning kit out, or
No.
how were you going to clean it?
Well, I was planning on taking it completely apart, and then starting by just cleaning the barrel and stuff in the tub.
Okay.
But I brought it out. I hadn't even started. I hadn't done. I just walked downstairs, came downstairs, and sat down, and
Where exactly did you sit down at?
right where the wood floor starts at the kitchen. Got the kitchen when you come in, and the wood floor is right there. That was kind of a table, a dining table right there. That's where we always ate at, and that's where we always did pretty much everything at. Started anyways, and I sat down right there, and she was right outside the door, right there. I'm not sure what she was moving stuff. I'm not even sure what she was doing.
Was she inside or outside?
She was outside.
Okay, but you don't know what she was doing outside?
I'm not sure what she was doing. She was going in and out.
Was she like going
I think
anywhere?
she was in the
she
laundry.
coming back home or something?
No.
Okay.
No, I think she was once the fire, she learned how to strip clothes, because like she figured out put them in the washing machine doesn't get them clean, so she would put them in big garbage cans and soak them, and she had a little concoction that she made up, and she would the first time she would do it, they would smell. I mean, no matter what, they smelled really bad. And then she would rinse them, and then do it a second time, and then after the second time, she would put them in the washer, and they would go through the washer and dryer. So I'm pretty sure that's what she was doing.
Where's the washer and dryer located at, or where was the tubs that she would put them in?
The tubs are on the back porch. If you come in the front door and go all the way straight out the back, it's a straight shot. That's where she kept the garbage cans. And then as soon as you came in the house, the laundry room was right to the left, right there. As soon as you came in, you went straight to the left, and it was right there. And I think she was going out and getting some stuff out of the truck.
Do you remember if she was eating anything, doing anything,
No,
holding anything?
I don't know if she was holding anything or not. I really don't remember.
Were you guys having a conversation?
She was outside, and I finally had gotten downstairs. She'd been waiting for me to come downstairs. I finally had gotten downstairs, and I was telling her, and I know.
Was she aware that you had the firearm, that you were cleaning it, or?
I think so.
Okay.
I think she knew I brought it down. I mean, I'm not positive. I know we were talking when whatever happened. We were talking. That's even it's all I've been able to see, man. Is when that thing went off, and oh my God,
So let me ask you this: when the firearm went off, what exactly were you doing? Where were your hands? What were you doing with the gun at that point?
I don't know what I was doing with it. I guess I had it. I don't really know. We were talking, and both the dogs were outside with her. I think the screen door was maybe closed. I think we were talking through the screen door. God, it's so fuzzy, right? I just
When the gun went off, where exactly was she at?
she was standing right beside the truck in the driveway right there that's parked up there, and right at the passenger door.
Passenger door. Was she facing you, facing away,
Yeah,
to
she
the
was
side?
facing me. We were talking.
Okay. Okay. You remember what you were talking about?
I don't.
Okay. So the gun goes off. She's facing you. What happens?
She dropped
Straight to the ground?
straight to the ground.
Okay.
And
Did she go against the truck? I think there's a fence over there. Did she do anything like that?
Her head kind of she dropped straight down, and her head went towards the fence.
Okay.
And then when I came outside, like I said, her dog knew something, and it started fighting with the other dog. I broke them up, and I grabbed her, and her head was laying beside the fence, and so I grabbed her, and I pulled her up so that she was going to be all the way on the slab, and when I did, her head turned, and I could see I knew it was I knew just because I've killed enough animals that I knew it was bad, and I'm yelling at her. Of course, I'm Mara, baby, are you wake up? Are you? Can you? I don't even remember what I was saying. Mara, I'm sorry, but I knew there was nothing that I could do, and I immediately jumped up.
Okay. So when you say her head went by the fence, did she actually fall into the fence? Did she?
Her body went straight down, and I remember her body went straight down, and her head came out and went like against the bottom of the fence right there. She didn't land on the fence or anything like that.
Okay. So you ran out, and you said that's when the dog started fighting?
Yes.
Okay. Was she responsive? Was she breathing? What was?
I never seen her take a breath, or I never seen her try to say anything after.
Okay. Okay. So what happens from there?
And
Where was the gun at that point? What did you do with the gun after the gun went off and she went to the ground? What did you do with the gun?
I really don't remember if I set it down. I don't remember, but I didn't take it outside with me because I didn't have it when I broke the dogs up.
Okay.
So I guess I probably dropped it. Said I was so in shock that the gun went off and she fell that I don't know what I did with it. Well, I went back outside and I reached underneath her neck, and I went to open her airway up, and I seen again like something. Her jaw was deformed or something, and I knew it was bad, and so I didn't even do any compressions or anything. I got back up, but I knew I needed to put the dogs up because they just go crazy when people come to the house,
Mm-hmm.
barking. They never bit anybody, but they just go crazy barking and all that kind of stuff. And so I got the dogs and put them up. And I think that when I grabbed the gun because I knew I needed to get it out of the way. I grabbed the gun and I set it right there, right where I was sitting. It's right here, right where I'm at in the living room, and I never
Was
did
that
it again.
like on a table, on a chair, on a counter?
I think it was on a pillow on a table. I think it was a pillow on top of a table, and I just laid it right there.
Okay.
But I don't remember picking it up. I'm not sure when I picked it up. I assume it was when I put the dogs up because I didn't want. I guess I was probably laying in the middle of the kitchen floor, right there where I was sitting, maybe, or in the chair where I was sitting. I cannot remember. But when I put the dogs up, I came back by. It was right there. I picked it up, and I set it right because I knew they were going to ask me about the gun. So I set it right there where I was on the phone at.
Mm-hmm.
And by this time, my breathing is just out of control. I thought I was going to die. I can't do CPR. I think I'm fixing to have a heart attack. I'm going to go outside and wait. And I went outside and lay down in the driveway.
Okay. So kind of back up a little bit. When she first fell, I'm trying to understand, kind of what we're seeing. There was what looked like a chain.
Yeah, I don't know how she got into the chain. I don't remember where we got the chains from. When we first moved in, we had some chains, and she liked how they looked. She took them home on the fence, right there.
Mm-hmm.
The whole length of the where the overhang thing is.
Mm-hmm.
She had it up, and she thought it looked cool, and they've been hanging there since we moved in.
Okay.
But I did that when I went to pull her up onto the thing. There was a chain. It wasn't wrapped around her, but it was somehow connected. Like she had fallen on her. It wasn't on the fence anymore. I do remember now since you said it, I do remember having to pull the chain. I pulled the chain off of her, and so I finished pulling her back up onto the driveway.
Okay. Any idea how the chain ultimately ended up on top of her?
I don't know. When she fell into the fence, I don't know if she fell into it. I don't remember seeing it. I don't remember seeing the chain until I went to move her, and that was the first time I seen the chain.
Okay. I know you said something about a deformity on her neck. What other injuries did you see?
Blood.
Okay.
Blood.
Any specific area?
I think I seen where it hit her in the shoulder, and I don't know if it hit a bone and deflected. I don't know what happened, but I know I seen her jaw and neck kind of look deformed when I pulled her up, and that's all. That was all the injuries I seen on her.
Okay. So you go back in, pick the gun up. They're telling you to go out, check and see if she's breathing, do CPR and all this. You said that you felt that you couldn't breathe well, and then you ultimately ended up going outside and waiting. Did you do anything else in between? Did she say anything else?
Quite a bit, I think. Quite a bit for a couple minutes. I went outside, I think, twice. Before I told him I couldn't do it anymore. Okay. And I went out, laid on the driveway.
Okay. No.
Yeah. So, you said she was outside?
Mm-hmm.
Could you do me this favor?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a look at this right here, right? So, we'll say this right here is your house, this section right here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And let's say this area right here is the carport, right? So where in here would be, if you could, put me the doorway. Where's the doorway that comes out into the carport? And this is the road, this is Blunt Ridge Road right here.
Okay.
Out here.
Alright.
Alright? This is your house and your lake's back here.
This is the driveway. This is the part that's under protection or whatever.
Okay.
And the house goes like this.
Okay.
The front door is right here. And
Okay.
then the back door I was talking about is right there. You can look all the
Okay.
way through. And the kitchen, you come in the front door, and right to the left is the laundry room. And then it's just a little hallway here.
Mm-hmm.
And then right here it opens into the kitchen. And then at the end of the kitchen, right there where it opens up into the living room, it goes from tile to like a floating wood floor.
Okay.
And I was sitting like right here at the edge,
Okay.
and she was out right here at the doorway of the truck.
Okay. So the truck's right here, right?
Yes.
Truck's right here,
Hmm.
correct?
Yes.
Who owns this truck, by the way?
It's both of ours.
It's not in your names, though.
Well, my mom's husband died, and I had to do a bunch of work on it and everything, and my mom had it put in our names, and I haven't finished the whole thing. I have all the paperwork for it at the house. I just haven't finished it.
Okay.
I drove my Nissan mostly for a while. And my son had to borrow it a few weeks ago.
So the truck's here, right? And you're inside the house, and she's out here. Are you guys arguing back and forth?
I think maybe we were. I can't.
You wouldn't know if you're arguing. I mean, you and I are just having a conversation, so you'd know if you're having a disagreement.
We were just. I think we were in one of those modes where we just were just arguing back and forth with each other with no content, kind of thing.
Okay.
Just stop, you stop. Just like I said, it's just this.
Okay. So, all right. So let me ask you this: you said you're inside the kitchen. Are you seated? Are you standing? Are you?
I came down and I sat down in my chair right there at the edge of the kitchen.
All right. Let's draw me the layout of your interior house. The interior of, where you're. Draw me the layout of how your house is, because that was kind of confusing to me.
Okay. So front door is right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a whole piece of paper here. Why
I'm not much on drawing.
All right. Well, let's do that. So I'll get rid of this damn thing, because this. All right. Your house is kind of like a square, right?
Yes.
Or a rectangle, right?
Yes.
Correct?
Square, yeah, probably.
Something like this, right? Am I correct to say that?
Yes, sir.
Here's the door to your thing. Here's where the car's at, right here, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So draw me how the layout. Here's your carport. How are things? Draw me the rooms and everything.
Okay. All right. When you come in the front door, there's a hallway right here.
Is that a wall?
This
Is that a wall?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Right here is a doorway to the laundry room, and then this
Is the door
that's the
open?
whole length of the house going that way.
Okay, that's the laundry.
Yes.
Okay. Was the door open or closed?
To the laundry room.
Yeah.
I think it was open.
Okay. All right.
All
right.
So right here, this is a hallway. Just a little short hallway, you would call it, because it leads to that, and then it leads into the house.
Okay.
So right here is like almost like a doorway right there, and then so I would say this is the kitchen right there.
This is the kitchen.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not very wide. It's long.
Okay.
And then right here, it opens up into the living room. And the living room is just one big room.
It's one big room.
Yep. And over here is the other bedroom I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good sized bedroom.
Okay.
And then this is all living room. And then there's stairs, circular stairs right here that goes upstairs.
Okay.
And this whole entire thing upstairs is a loft.
Okay. Above the kitchen, above the bedroom, above the hallway, above the laundry room, right? Second floor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So where are you at in relation to are you sitting at a table or are you standing?
We have a table right there where we are.
All right. So the dinner table is not in the kitchen.
No.
So it's outside the kitchen.
Well, as soon as you come here, as soon as you come out of the kitchen is real narrow.
Okay.
And as soon as you come out of the kitchen right here, it opens up. It comes this way.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little wall right here. It's a little 4 foot, maybe it goes that way. That's where I don't know what's there.
Okay.
But when it comes back this way, then the stairs are over here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what's the distance? All right. Where are you at in here?
Right at the edge of the kitchen and the
Are you seated? Are you standing? Are you what are you doing?
I'm pretty sure I was sitting down, and
Well, I mean,
because usually when I sit down just to get off my feet.
okay.
I really.
Well, you gotta think. I mean, you gotta think. So you believe you were seated. Is it possible you could be standing, or were you walking after her?
I think I walked up and we were doing whatever.
What do you mean you were doing? What do you mean
We
you
were
walked
talking.
up?
Oh,
Where was she at when you walked up?
She was outside beside the truck.
She was out beside the truck. So
Yes.
you walked up to her.
No. I never came to her. No.
Okay.
I stopped right there and sat down and we were talking. I actually think I was fixing to walk away, get back up and walk away. And
Talking, discussing, agitated, angry, frustrated. What were you?
We were still. It was getting better, but we were still arguing a little bit, kind of a thing.
So you'd mentioned you had been arguing the night before, right? About after dinner time.
Well, that's the same night.
Same night.
Yes.
So that's 10 o'clock at night. Now we're talking early morning. Did you guys go to sleep, or are you still arguing and discussing all through the night?
She was downstairs the whole time. I was upstairs. I think I fell asleep for a little while, and I woke up, and we really didn't. We were. I guess we were still kind of tussling back and forth.
Okay. So all night long to the early morning hours? What do you mean tussling back and forth?
Just doing what I said, like we do. You shut up. You shut up. You shut up.
Is there any, you shut up, is there any like pushing or anything like that?
No. There's never no pushing. Never.
Okay. So do you guys sleep together?
Uh-huh.
Same room?
Yep.
Or do you guys sleep separately?
No, we sleep in the same bed.
Okay. Do you sleep downstairs or upstairs?
Upstairs.
Both of you guys do?
Yep.
Okay. Did she come upstairs and go to bed last night?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No, she didn't come upstairs and go to bed. No, she came upstairs a few times, bring me dinner or a drink or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned to us you've been stressed. You've been really stressed. What are you really stressed over?
My feet.
Your feet.
I've always been. I've had a lot of injuries and things like that, and nothing has ever stopped me. And as far as like heart operations, I break things. That never slowed me down.
Has she been frustrated with you lately? In the last couple of weeks?
Not more than any other time. Anything, and it's just our normal day-to-day stuff.
What's normal day-to-day stuff?
Fishing, cooking.
No. I'm talking you guys getting along.
We get along sometimes and for days, and then a couple of days we'll fight. We never know.
Okay. So it sounds, and correct me if I'm wrong, sounds like you guys were in some disagreement last night, and it continued through the night into the early morning hours, all the way into the morning.
I don't know. I have no clue what time it was when the accident happened.
It was about almost 6 o'clock. Am I
Oh
correct?
wow, it was that late.
About
Yeah.
10 till 6,
Okay.
somewhere around there.
Wow.
So how much sleep did you get between last night and early morning?
I slept a couple times, not for long. I don't sleep for long
Okay.
anymore.
Okay. How about her?
I don't think she was up busy all night.
Okay. Busy doing what?
Laundry?
Okay. Is that normal for her to stay up busy during the night?
Yeah, she's a night person. Always
She's a
has
night
been.
person.
Yeah, she was
Okay.
a bartender. And
So
she-
that's not out of the ordinary.
No.
Okay. All right. So eventually you said you're up here with a gun, you come downstairs. How much time between coming downstairs with the gun and the gun going off?
A minute,
A minute.
maybe two.
So you came downstairs and then the gun went off.
Yeah, I sat down in the chair and yeah, I didn't know it was loaded. I had no clue it was loaded.
Was there any bullets or anything up here? Did you play around with any bullets and see if it was working and extracting or anything like that?
No.
No. All right. So you came down here. You said, what happened when you came down here? Where was she at when you came downstairs?
She was beside the truck outside.
Okay. What was she doing out beside the truck?
I don't know if she was getting stuff from in the truck. She had the dogs outside. I know she was been doing laundry. I really don't know why she was beside the truck.
Okay. So she was wearing a black pair of I guess like spandex jogging pants, I think. Am I correct? You remember what she was
I
wearing?
don't remember. But that sounds like his right about what she wore every day.
Okay. You got a pair of shorts on. Is that
Yeah, she cut these for me yesterday. They were sweatpants.
sweatpants? Okay. Were you wearing those last night, today? Are those the same clothes you're in, or have you changed?
She cut these for me yesterday, and I believe I've been wearing them all the time.
Okay. All right. So 1 to 2 minutes, you come downstairs, and within 1 to 2 minutes of coming downstairs with the gun, it goes off. What's happening between that 1 to 2 minutes and it's going off with you and her?
I don't remember what we were talking about. I can't remember our conversation exactly what we were talking about. We talk about so much stuff. I really don't remember.
Okay. So describe to me how you were seated here in the kitchen area, or just outside the kitchen at the table.
I sat in the chair, just like this, and I had the gun. The gun was right here.
You're demonstrating like across your lap.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What happened?
I wasn't even looking down. I don't even. I had no clue. I didn't know the gun was cocked. I didn't, because I never have a loaded gun in the house. So I wasn't.
All right. Can you see her from your seated position out here at the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
We were looking, talking to each other. Yes.
Talking, arguing, disagreeing,
At that point,
bantering back and forth.
I can't. Maybe bantering. I would say, if anything, I can't remember. We may have been in conversation because she had found something that she knew that she was telling me about with what's going on and stuff right now.
Okay.
She was trying to save the world.
All right. So was she upset with you for your injuries, maybe not bringing in any money or anything of that nature?
I don't think so.
Have you guys discussed that?
We've discussed. It's been really tough because I've been waiting on the disability to start,
Okay.
and so we've been. We haven't had no extra money for anything. And that's kind of, we've been there our whole life.
How long have you guys been married?
26 years, but we say 27 because we were together for that extra year.
Any breaks in the marriage?
No.
Steady all the way through, with all the road bumps and everything in it. Steady straight to, no separations or anything like that.
No.
Okay. Did so she's out here. How many times had she gone outside?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
She was in and out.
So between here and here, what's blocking? Other than the wall, the exterior wall, what's blocking out here?
There's nothing.
Nothing?
The door was open. I think the screen door was shut. I can't remember if the screen door was shut or not. But we could see each other with,
Mm-hmm. But you're seated.
Yes.
And she's over here. Did she move at all?
She turned around and we faced me.
Okay. So you're sitting down, guns across your lap. Then what happens? The gun's across your lap. You're talking to her outside. Are you looking at her? Are you looking at the gun? What are you doing?
I'm looking at her. I'm looking at her, and I don't know what my hands, and I didn't know the gun was cocked even, and I don't know. I somehow I must have hit the trigger. I don't know, because we were talking. I wasn't paying any attention to my hands. I wasn't worried about it, and I was looking at her when the thing went off.
Mm-hmm. You were looking at her when it went off.
We were talking, and at first I thought she was just playing, that she fell down. As soon as I got outside, I knew there wasn't no playing. She wasn't.
So
I don't know how it hit her like that. I don't know how.
all right, so the gun goes off. What do you hear? I mean, just before the gun goes off, what are you hearing? What is she saying?
I cannot remember
What are you saying to her?
I think stop. I don't want to do this anymore. Let's not fight. I don't remember. I really don't. I can't remember exactly what our conversation was, because, like I said, we could be arguing, but at the same time, she's telling me about stuff she's finding on the internet to do with she really thought she had a chance to save America. And
All right. Was she leaving? Was she trying to get away?
No.
Or just trying to leave because of the argument between you and her?
No.
No.
Not that I know of.
So, was the gun on your lap when it went off? Was it raised up slightly when it off? Where was the gun when it actually went off?
I don't think it was in my lap. I think I was still, because I just sat down, I think I was still holding it. I mean, just like this.
Okay, so it wasn't laying across your lap then.
Well, may have been supported, or you know what I mean?
Okay, all right. So I'm trying to figure out how you're seated here in relation to outside. Where's your back to? Where's your back to?
My back is facing this way. I'm sitting here,
Mm-hmm.
and she's. I mean, it's not far. She's right there.
What's the distance between you sitting down and her out there by the car? What's the distance?
25 feet.
Reaching distance?
No.
More than reaching distance.
Yes.
Okay. Or are you certain if the door was open or closed?
The door was open because I could see her. We were
Okay.
talking. The screen
So
door,
how many doors do you have?
just the door and the screen door.
Door and the screen door. Okay. Is there anything over here on the side of the wall at all? Is there anything in this area
No.
next to the door, which would be, I guess, on the north side of the doorway?
The door opens.
How does the door open?
The door opens from like that. From out.
Okay, so it swings out like
It
this,
swings towards the laundry room.
like that.
Yes.
Swings that way. Okay. All right. So this door, and what type of door is that?
Regular front house door.
Okay. How does the screen door go?
It's a glass with a screen.
Glass with the screen. So when you open up this door, your main door, does it stay open easily or does it close on by itself?
It stays open.
So it stays open. Now, how about your screen door? Is it on a spring? Is it on a chain? Is it? I mean, how?
You gotta close it.
You have to close
So
it.
you gotta,
So that would, if I open it, and how does that open up? In or out?
screen door opens out
Okay. Which direction does it open out to?
this way.
So it swings out like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. From the point where you're seated here with your back towards this wall,
Well,
right.
I say my back is towards the back door.
your back towards the back door.
Yes.
And this is the back door here.
Yes.
All right. So is this your chair here?
Mhm.
What type of chair are you sitting in?
It's just a little like a computer chair with wheels.
Okay. Does it swivel?
Yes.
It does. Okay. So your back is towards this. All right. You're holding the gun something like this. Okay. Are you
Yeah.
right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Okay. And when a gun goes off, what do you do?
I immediately went towards her, went to see her.
I don't get that. I mean, I don't get how did you immediately go toward her? I mean, how did
When it went off and I seen her fall, I don't even know if I dropped the gun. I have no clue. I went straight to her as fast as I could.
Okay. So, is there anything? I mean, is what you're telling us is the truth, right?
Yes.
Evidence is going to show if it's different. Okay. Is there any point where in it you guys are arguing and you bring the gun down because she might have some other type of thing and you're wanting to protect yourself?
No.
At any point, did you raise it up at any point and maybe point it out the door or anything like that in the direction of her? Is that possible?
I don't think I would have done that. No. I mean, I don't.
You would know if you did that. Did that happen?
Maybe it could have.
Okay. Well, why could that happen?
Frustrations.
Frustrations? Okay. What were the frustrations over?
Just arguing.
Okay. So it did happen. You lifted up and you pointed in their direction.
Probably.
Probably?
Yes.
Is probably yes or no?
I
You
did.
did. You did. Why did you do that?
I just wanted to stop fighting, man. I wanted to stop arguing.
Okay. Okay.
Just frustrated. Just please stop. Just.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're honest. What happened when you pointed the gun at her?
I lowered it back down, and I sat down in a chair, and that's when it went off.
I'm believing different. I'm believing the frustration thing.
I would never have shot my wife. Never.
I don't believe you may have intentionally. Well, it's one of two things. Okay, one of two things. You purposely, intentionally shot her.
No.
Okay. Or you raised the gun up and you're pointing it at her, and you pulled the trigger, but you didn't intend to shoot her. It's one of those things.
Didn't know it was loaded. Did not know it was loaded.
So, but when it was raised up and you pointed it at her, did you pull the trigger?
I don't think I pointed. I don't think I pulled the trigger when I pointed at her. When I brought it back down and sat down, is when it went off.
I don't believe that. I believe something happened there when you pointed that gun at her. In frustration. You've been up all night. What happened? Tell me exactly what happened. It's okay. Just tell me exactly what happened.
That's what happened.
What happened?
What you just said.
No, I want to hear from you what happened.
I pointed at her out of frustration. I did not think it was loaded, and I didn't even mean to have it pointed at her. I didn't no way did I ever think of it. But I didn't even know it was loaded. How did it get loaded? And
And what happened?
It went off.
What do you feel about that?
I feel absolutely horrible. I love her with all my heart, man. I swear to God.
I know you do. I know you do. I know you love her with all your heart. And accidents happen. Sometimes people make some bad choices.
I did.
And I think the accident wasn't that the gun accidentally went off. I think it was a bad choice. Is that my safe to say?
No, I didn't know it was loaded. It wasn't supposed to go off.
Yeah. I believe you loaded the gun.
No, I did not.
We're going to find probably some bullets around there, and it's going to show that. Did you load that gun?
No, there's bullets laying around, but it's not.
Because here's the thing. You're up here you're upstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're playing around with the gun, you're looking at it, all right? And from 1 to 2 minutes come down here, you'd been arguing all night long, back and forth, the two of you guys. Okay? All night long. Somewhere up here are some bullets.
Yes, there is.
No.
Yeah.
How many did you put in?
It doesn't have a clip. The clip wasn't in it.
I know, but when it's a lever action, you put them in and you put them, there's a tube in there. How many did you put in the tube?
It'll only take one.
Okay. How many did you put in?
I was going to kill myself. And I put one in. But I ejected it back out.
Why were you going to kill yourself?
I'm not who I used to be.
Okay.
I'm not. My feet have taken so much away from me. My brain doesn't work like it used to. Pain 24/7 is it changes your brain.
Okay. So the gun only takes one bullet, right?
Without the clip, yes.
Without the clip. Is the clip in the gun?
No.
When did the clip come out of the gun?
The clip's been out of the gun for a long time.
Okay.
Probably since the fire.
So what changed your mind for in your own life to come down here and point the gun at your wife?
I just wanted to
Shooting
stop
her.
fighting. I didn't shoot her on purpose. I just wanted to stop fighting. I didn't know. I thought that would maybe scare her and she would stop fighting, and then I just didn't want to fight anymore.
Where did you point it at her at?
Right where I was.
I know, but what part of her body?
I didn't point it at her like that. I didn't aim I didn't aim at her. I did not aim. I did not look down the barrel and aim at her like that. I didn't do that.
How did you pull the gun up?
I just
Okay. But you're a hunter, right?
yes.
Okay. So you put the gun up.
I didn't put it like to my face like that.
How'd you put it up?
I just held it up and said, "It's enough. Let's stop."
Mm-hmm. And what was she doing at that time period?
She was looking at me. We were talking.
Okay.
She was beside the truck.
She was beside your truck.
Yes.
Are you here or are you out here?
I'm right there. I never even made it to the kitchen. I was right there.
You shot her from inside the house.
Yes.
Out here.
Uh-huh.
You intentionally pulled that trigger.
Not with the intentions of any harm at all. I did not think.
Well,
that was loaded.
what was the intention that you pulled the trigger then?
I think the pulling of the trigger was just frustration. I just wanted the fighting to stop. Just wanted her to stop. Didn't want to argue anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. I've been wanting. If she hadn't found the Botox doctor, I would have myself a long time ago.
What do you mean? If she hadn't found it, what?
She found a doctor that injected Botox in the bottom of my feet. That really helped me a lot. When this happened, it was. I've broken a lot of bones and all that stuff, and nothing ever stopped me, slowed me down. Nothing ever. This stuff has put me dead in my tracks.
Yeah.
I haven't hunted. We don't fish. Me and her, we don't go out. No, we never did go out, but we never. But we would go fishing, but we do that in the backyard. Just the frustrations from the pain in my feet, and we've been trying to find somewhere else to move, and it's everything. It's just been playing on me, man. It's because we don't think we're going to get the house because now it's in court. It's whatever that's called, and so we've been trying to, but the prices have gone up. There's nowhere we can afford in Brevard anymore, and we're scared we're gonna get kicked out of the house. We don't know what's happening.
Did she want to live?
Absolutely.
But you wanted to die.
Yes. Well, you mean last night, or do you mean the whole since my feet have messed up?
I don't know. I mean, since when?
I mean, I when my feet messed up, I was there, and she actually found out I needed Botox, and the pain was coming back. I just had some more Botox about a month ago, and it helped. But it's just it doesn't take the pain away. It doesn't take it away. It's always there.
Have I put any words into your mouth or into the mind of what took place?
A little bit. Yes.
What do you mean a little bit?
That I put the gun up and aimed, or that I did it intentionally.
Okay. What did you do to her?
I shot her.
I know you shot
And what do you mean?
her out of frustration.
Yes, aggravations. But I didn't shoot her on purpose. I did not mean for the gun to go off. It was not supposed to. There wasn't. I took the bullet out. I swear to God, I thought I took the bullet out. I did not mean ever to shoot her. Ever. Never, ever.
But then why would you pointed the gun at her?
First, because I wanted her to stop. I thought maybe that would scare her enough. She would stop. Just stop. I don't want to argue anymore.
But if you point a gun at something you're hunting, are you pointing at that for the intent to kill that animal?
Well, but it's different because I'm not frustration. I'm not that animal isn't arguing with me. We're not fighting back and forth. I'm there to get something to eat, and it's totally different.
Totally different.
Yes.
So you raising the gun up and just pointing it at her, not aiming, just pointing it at her. What did you see when you're pointing the gun at her? Did she see you pointing the gun at her?
Mm-hmm.
What'd she say?
I can't. I don't.
Come on, you know what she said. What did she say?
I don't know if she said do it. I don't know.
Why would she say do it?
She's frustrated.
That don't make
too.
sense. That don't make sense.
She's frustrated too.
But you just told me a few moments ago she wanted to live. She didn't want to die.
She didn't want to die. She didn't think that I would ever do that. That it would ever happen, and it shouldn't have ever happened.
And then she said, did she say do it, or are you just making that up?
I don't know what she said. I don't know. I don't know her exact terminology. I don't know what she said. I just know.
Gary, here. I'm having some problems, okay? Because you gave us this little line, and each time you keep adding more and more to things, okay? And I honestly believe at this point, you're being a coward when it comes to this, okay?
No.
All right.
No.
You brought the gun down here for the reason being not to look at it or check it out. You brought the gun down here because you and her are fighting and you're frustrated. Am I correct?
Somewhat.
All right. What's wrong with what I'm saying then?
I also we've also been talking about getting a gun. I've been looking for guns, and I was gonna mess with the gun. I was gonna look at it, but we don't fight like normal. We don't. It's not a continuous argument back and forth. We'll argue and then we'll talk about something important, and then we'll argue and we'll talk about something. It's not a continuous fight.
What was the comment that got you to raise the gun up and point it in her direction, or point the gun at her? What was the comment that made you point the gun at her?
Could not tell you. I don't know. I don't know. She was frustrated just like I was, and she was talking, but I don't know exactly what her.
What kind of was she talking? Come on, you know what she was talking.
I'm trying to. It's like she brings up stuff that's happened in the past, or she calls me names.
Okay.
And or something like that.
What name did she call you?
I don't know that she did. I don't remember exactly what she said.
Did she go out just to walk away from you?
No, she was already outside.
How long had she been outside from the time period you came down with the gun?
I don't know, because she was in the laundry room from the back porch, back and forth to the laundry room, and all that. And I don't.
Okay. How much time between you taking the gun out and contemplating shooting yourself, putting a bullet in there, and coming downstairs with the gun? How much time is in between that?
20, 30 minutes maybe.
Okay.
That's why I thought I'd taken I ejected the bullet.
So when you pointed the gun at her, what did you think? The gun was loaded or not?
No, absolutely not.
When you pulled the trigger, when you're pointing the gun
It
at her?
shocked me. I was surprised. I was shocked. I could not believe it went off, and then I could not believe she dropped.
What was going through your head when you pulled the gun up?
I just wanted to stop. I just wanted the fighting to stop. I couldn't take it anymore. I kept telling her I can't just stop. I can't take it. The arguing stop. But it's the same stupid shit. And I'll say stop, and she'll say shut up, and I'll say shut up,
Okay. In that moment that you raised the gun up and you aimed it in her direction, what were you thinking?
I just wanted it to stop. The argument to stop. I guess I was trying to intimidate her or scare her into stopping.
Okay.
I don't really know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking clearly. I guess I love my wife. I'm probably gonna end up myself because I can't.
Okay. So when you pulled the gun up and you want the arguing to stop, were you thinking, as you're lifting the gun up, I'm gonna shut you up?
No.
I'm gonna get you to stop talking?
No.
Okay.
No, never.
Then what was going through your mind?
Just stop. Just please stop. Please stop.
Okay.
I don't want to fight anymore.
So you're telling me that your intent of aiming the gun at her, where she can see you aiming the gun at her, was for her to stop?
Yes.
What did she do? I know you said.
I don't. She's redheaded. She never thought I would hurt her. That's why she would say something back to me like that. Like
Okay.
if she said do it or whatever, she never in a million years thought I would, because I would never hit her. I've never, nothing.
Okay.
So she wasn't afraid of me at all,
So when you pointed the gun at her, did she raise her hands? Did she try to duck?
No.
What did she do?
She kept talking, saying whatever she was saying. I don't know if she was calling me a name or I'm not sure what she was doing, what she was saying.
Well, something happened. Something was said. She did something in the moment that caused you to raise that gun up. Correct?
Yes, we were still arguing. She was still saying whatever it was about me. I mean, people say things that hurt each other when they're arguing. They really don't mean it. Kind of deal,
Okay. Well, that's a significant moment. And if somebody says something to me that gets me to that point of where I raise a firearm and point that at them, I'm probably going to remember what was said. That's going to stick with me.
Like I said, she was just talking crap, man. I can't remember, because I kept saying, stop, just stop. I don't want to get on my feet, just stop. And I was like, I got the gun, please stop. I don't want to fight anymore, please stop.
You said you had the gun to your head. What do you mean?
When I was still upstairs.
Okay.
And
so
I was
you
just
say
just stupid.
Was she calling you names during that incident? Was she calling you, derogatory things like loser, anything like that?
Yeah, it's something. I mean, not loser. Probably I'm not going to do it. I think she said I'm not going to do it.
Do you think she was calling you a coward in that moment?
No, No, no. When she said things, it was just she knew what got me going. She knew how to hurt me. Like
You know how to push your buttons.
yeah.
Okay.
And I was just stupid. I'm at my end, man, with the pain and everything, and in the house, and knowing how much she loves it, and how much I love it, but how much she loves it, and the fact we might lose it, and it's
Okay. So earlier you told Agent Reynolds that the ammunition is kept upstairs.
and it's kept anywhere. I don't have much ammunition. There's just some rounds laying here and there.
Okay.
Some of them have stuff on them that are so dirty you couldn't even put them in the gun.
So the round that you put into the firearm that you say was intended for yourself, where did you get that round at?
I had to look for it. I think it was in a tree. I work on stuff, a lot of things. I fix a lot of stuff, and I think it was just laying in one of my trays that I had. I was trying to get me a phone to work.
Tray
So
upstairs, downstairs?
Upstairs.
Okay.
I have a couple of phones that I was trying to fix, and I was trying to make one out of two, and I think it was a bullet laying on that tray. And I know there was another bullet somewhere, and it had so much crust on it wouldn't even go in the gun.
Okay. You claim that you ejected that round.
I swear I thought I did.
Where did you do that at?
Upstairs.
Okay.
Where
Where would that round be? Where will we find that round?
It had to have been the one in the gun. When I had the gun, and I finally pulled it away, and I thought I ejected it right then. I don't know, but I pulled it away, and then 5 or 10 minutes went by, and I don't think we'd stopped talking, and then I don't remember if I said something or she said something, and then we started back fighting again.
Okay. So you're telling me that you ejected the round upstairs, or you believe you ejected the round upstairs?
Yes, I thought I did. Yes.
Okay. When you came downstairs,
I did not pick up a bullet anywhere else on the way anywhere and put another bullet in. I didn't do that.
okay, so you're at the table here. Okay. So at no point when you came downstairs, you grab a handful of ammunition and come downstairs.
No.
Okay. Why is there at least 4 live rounds of ammunition on the table where you claim that you were sitting?
There's a lot of stuff on that table.
Okay.
I don't know why we've been trying to gather it up and get it all together so we can clean it. And so because we're so unprepared if something happens. If you look, there's probably, like I said, there's probably some ammunition. I know there's ammunition all over the house, but it's only probably one pack of bullets. I probably had less than a pack of bullets, 20 bullets. There's less than a case of bullets there, but they're strewed out all over.
Okay. Is it possible that you ejected a round up here, came down with an empty round, and loaded it down here?
No, absolutely not. No, sir. I did not do that.
Okay. Because you've already told us that your initial intention was to kill yourself, but you also told us that you wanted her to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. But I didn't stop by that. No, I never.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
My thing is
That I wanted to kill her? No way, Dad. No way. I loved her. I wanted to.
And you would never point the gun at her.
That's just frustrations of what's been going on, and my feet mainly. I mean, my feet have drove me insane.
Gary, what I think happened is you came down with the ammo that we found on the table where you claim that you were. Listen, that your intention was to ultimately kill yourself, but not before you killed her.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I never wanted to harm a hair on her head, and I did not come down with any ammo. All I came down with what I had the gun. That was all. I didn't have any ammo. If there was ammo laying on the table, I did not know.
Okay. You love your wife.
Yes.
You've explained that and expressed that to us multiple times. The last bit of gratitude that you can show her is being honest with us.
I've been beating around the bush talking about, but I'm being honest right now, at 100%.
Okay.
100%. I never wanted that gun to go off and hit her. Never. And she didn't think so either. That's why she stood there and didn't argue with me. She never thought I would hurt her. I never hurt her.
So when you pointed that gun at her, were you standing or sitting?
I was standing. But I was standing right where I said I was sitting.
Okay. So you're standing. And you intentionally pointed the gun at her. And you intentionally pulled the trigger.
I did not intentionally pull the trigger, no. No, I don't.
Did you, hear me out, you said you claimed that you thought the gun was unloaded. Guns don't just go off.
Right. Yeah, I
that
thought.
Trigger was pulled.
Yes. I did.
You pulled the trigger thinking that the gun was unloaded.
Unloaded, yes. And
so you intentionally pulled the trigger. Is that accurate?
No, I didn't intentionally pull the trigger for it to go off and kill her, no.
I'm not saying that your intention in that moment was to kill her.
No,
But
I didn't even
trigger,
think it was pointed at her.
The gun doesn't just go off, Gary.
I didn't even think it was pointed at her. I thought I had raised it up and
the gun doesn't just go off. You intentionally pulled that trigger.
I
Whether
pulled the
you
trigger,
believe.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you intentionally pulled the trigger.
Well, you say intentionally. It sounds like I wanted to do it, and I didn't.
I'm not saying you had the intention to kill her.
I
You're
didn't
telling
have the
me that
intention
you
of
believe the gun was
going off.
unloaded.
Right.
Right?
Yes. Yes,
You pointed the gun at her, and you pulled the trigger. Is that accurate?
I mean, yes, it's accurate because that's what happened. But I didn't aim it at her, and I didn't want to kill her. I didn't.
What were you aiming? If you didn't aim it at her, what were you aiming at?
Just pointing it in her direction, trying so we could stop fighting. I didn't aim it. I didn't look down the barrel of the gun. I didn't none of that. I just
Okay.
pointed it.
You didn't specifically line your sights up on her, but you pointed the firearm in her direction.
Yeah.
And based on everything that you've told us, with your experience in hunting, you know how dangerous that can be, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm sure you were taught the same way we were taught to handle firearms. Treat every firearm as if it is loaded. Is that accurate?
Yes.
So why would you do something like that?
It's out of frustrations, just out of just pure frustrations.
Okay.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I would have rather myself stop. I can't believe it. I've taken my boy's mother from him.
So when you pulled the trigger, was it still up while you were pointing it in her direction?
I actually think that I'd lowered it. I was still pointing that way, but I had lowered it, and I just pulled the trigger. It wasn't up still like
Okay.
this. I dropped it down and just.
Why'd you pull the trigger?
Frustrations. I didn't think it was loaded. I never ever meant to hurt her. Never.
Why pull the trigger?
Stupid. Just my brain is not what it used to be. I never would have before. My brain has just changed. And I told everybody this, and she knew it. My brain isn't.
Stop making an excuse, man. Stop making an
I'm not
excuse.
making an excuse. It's not. It's for real. It's
When's the last time you used drugs?
last night.
When last night?
Through the night.
When did you stop? Or were you using all up until the point where you came downstairs?
I couldn't tell you when the last time I smoked some of it was.
What were you smoking?
Meth.
Okay. How were you smoking it?
And a little glass tube thing.
Okay. What does that do to you when you're high on meth?
It's what helped me get off of all the pain medicine and everything I was on, and we've been talking about stopping.
What does that do to you? How does that cause you to act?
It makes me horny. It makes us want to. We screw a lot. I mean, we had sex like all the time.
That's not what happened last night, Gary.
That's not what happened last night. No.
So why did that last night happen?
We're both just so frustrated, and we don't know what's going to happen, and that's the word. I've always been very knew where we were going in life, and knew our purpose, and I don't have a purpose anymore, and it affected both of us.
Was she using?
Yeah.
Was she using last night?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see her using?
Yeah, we did together.
Okay.
That's one time we could be fighting and then still.
Is that what caused the fights?
No. No, because we both were talking. We were both fixing to stop that. So, because we knew things had to change, we knew we had to get right again. My kids found out, and that was all fixing to. Because we never did drugs before. Whenever the whole time we raised our kids, we didn't. We smoked a little bit of pot every now and then. We didn't. We stopped drinking. We stopped doing any kind of anything except for raise our kids.
Okay.
When the kids got older and stuff, we were like, we can party a little bit now because we have no responsibilities now. And so that's and plus she was on a lot of medication too, for her brain stuff, and we both quit together, quit all the medications and everything, and we were both doing better. She was doing amazing, and now we just had to kick the drug thing. It helped us get off the meds, and then so we've been talking about it very seriously this last week of stopping that.
Okay. The reality of it is you didn't.
Right.
Were you using down here at the table immediately before you shot her? So last time you used was upstairs. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was looking at some pictures. When you come in this door, there's a fairly narrow hallway.
Yes, it's very narrow.
Okay. So that tells me when you aim that gun in her direction, it was intentionally you aimed it in her direction.
It was intentionally.
Because it's a very narrow hallway.
It was intentionally, but it was intentionally trying to get her. I wanted to stop arguing. Nothing. I didn't.
You stuck the barrel of the gun in her mouth, didn't you?
No, absolutely not. I was nowhere near her. No, hell no. No, dude. Please don't say that again, because that'll upset me, dude. I would never.
The problem that we're having, Gary, is although you've told us some things, you're not completely being forthcoming with us. Hear me out. You're not being completely forthcoming. And like we talked about earlier, you loved your wife, who laid right here next to this truck and died because of a decision you made. So the last thing that you can do to show her respect and to show her love is to be completely forthcoming and honest with us about what happened.
That's what I'm doing. I swear on my life.
You're beating around the bush. You're not telling us the whole story.
I'm not telling you now. I'm telling you everything now. I told you that the drugs. I told you. I pointed it at her. I pulled the trigger. But I didn't know it was loaded. I really didn't know it was loaded. I thought I had unloaded it, and I did not want to kill her.
I'm having a hard time believing that.
I'm sorry. That's the truth. I swear on my life, that's the truth. I swear I absolutely did not want to kill her. Absolutely not. That's no lie. It's hard. It's hard. I don't know what to do. I swear I don't.
So what is the truth? What is the
I
truth?
just told you the truth. I just told you the truth. I'd never put the gun in her mouth. I wasn't even near. I was where I said I was. I never came closer than that. I did point it and I did pull the trigger.
You intentionally pulled the trigger.
No,
When you pointed it at her.
I didn't point at her.
You wanted to end her life
No,
because your life is miserable.
No bullshit.
That's what you wanted to
No
do.
bullshit.
You wanted to end your life. You wanted to end your life
Mine,
because
yes,
yours
not
is
hers.
miserable.
Yeah.
All right? And
yeah.
you just were too afraid and a coward to go out there and finish yourself up.
Bullshit. I mean to hurt her.
Bullshit.
Not mean to hurt
You
her.
f***ing did.
No, I didn't.
You
No, I
pulled
didn't.
it. You
I
put it
did
right
not.
at her and you did it. You know you did.
Bullshit.
You intentionally pulled that trigger
Bullshit.
in her face.
Bullshit. You're a liar. That's not how it happened. That's not how it happened. That is total bullshit. I did not do that. I did point at her and I pulled the trigger. I wasn't near her. I didn't put it in her face. I did none of that shit like that. None of it.
So start from the beginning.
I probably should wait on a lawyer. I mean, I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm trying to be honest. I know I'm beating around the bush a lot. I'm scared. Okay, and I deserve whatever you guys give me. But I didn't. Oh man, no, he doesn't need to come back in here right now because I'm gonna tell you, I did not. No. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't mean to kill her. The last thing I did.
Do you want to start from the beginning and tell me exactly what happened?
Yes. What do you mean? Yes. Where do you mean to start?
Are you
I mean,
willing
I
to do
told
that?
you. I told you honestly. This last time I told you honestly.
No beating around the bush.
No.
No holes.
Right.
No half truths.
Yep.
No nothing.
Okay.
Are you willing to do that?
Sure. I just did it.
Okay, I want to know. I want to hear the full story, starting from you upstairs, contemplating yourself.
Okay.
Tell me what happened.
Okay. I had the gun in my head. I said, I got the gun in my head. Please, can we please stop? Please stop. She was really doing the clothes. She was really on the back porch, going back and forth to the laundry. We kept bickering, and I said, I don't want to have to get up on my feet. Please stop. My foot's swollen. It hurts. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't know what she said. I don't remember. She said something derogatory. I got up. I came down the stairs. She doesn't even run away because she knows I'm not going to hurt her.
So you're arguing.
Hey, kid, I don't want you back in here. I really don't. Because I did not
Okay.
hurt my wife.
That's good.
Hey, listen. I'm sorry.
Her teeth are all knocked out, man.
Can I finish? You got me to tell the truth, and I appreciate it, but I did not do what you just said. Okay, I don't care if you stay. That's fine, but I did not do what you
Listen,
said.
you don't want me here and you're uncomfortable with me. I'm okay. I'm
But
okay.
like I said, I don't. You got me to come out of my fears. Okay, but I did not put it in her mouth. I did not do nothing like that. I did not want to hurt her. I did not want to hurt her.
Well, I'm just going to say this, okay? And I'm glad you came out of the truth, okay? But what's going to end up happening is the doctor's going to look at her, okay? And the doctor's going to be able to tell if the gun is a contact wound to the face, okay? And or it's stuck in her mouth, and he's going to be able to tell that.
That doesn't scare me at all.
Okay? And he's going to be able to say it.
Okay.
Okay? And you know, if her teeth are all knocked out and somebody punched her, hit her, all that stuff, the doctor's going to say how the cause of death happened.
Okay.
So if you're going to be honest and you're saying, I got you to be that point,
She
then
didn't
you
have
need
a lot
to
of
tell this
teeth.
guy.
She didn't have a lot of teeth to begin with, but I did not never
Okay,
never
but you
put
need
a
to
gun
tell
in her
him
mouth.
exactly
Never put a gun
what
in her mouth.
happened.
Never.
Okay.
All right?
So
Tell him.
we're gonna start over. You're upstairs.
Y'all just played me so hard, man. But it's
Gary,
okay because
look
I
at
don't
me.
mind. Because I wanted to tell the
Gary.
truth.
Look at me. I've been straight with you,
Yep.
correct?
Yes.
So
That's why I'm saying y'all
be
just played me,
straight
and I'm
with
fine with it because it needed to come out, and I wanted it to come out. But I'm just scared.
You feel better, don't you?
No. No, I don't.
You feel better that you got that.
That I told the truth. Yes, I do. But
Exactly.
but I didn't do. I didn't.
Okay,
I
listen.
did not mean to kill her. I didn't.
Jerry,
God, I didn't mean to kill
look at
her,
me.
man.
You're upstairs. So, based on what you just told me, you guys are still arguing while you're upstairs, she's downstairs.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She didn't stop, and I got up out of bed, and I came downstairs and said, "Stop, stop, 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 stop." From where I said, and she said whatever. I don't know. She said whatever. But she just kept arguing, and I did not know the fucking gun was loaded. I didn't mean to kill her. I did not mean to kill her. And I did not come downstairs and load it. I did not do none of that stuff. It was already in it. If it was, I did not come downstairs. I did not bring no bullets downstairs with me. I did not do none of that. I swear to God, I did not do none of that. None of that. I didn't hit her. None of that. None of that happened. None of it. I never hit that woman. Never.
Okay. So you come downstairs.
That was bull. That was just.
Listen.
God damn, man.
Hey, you're talking to me now, Gary. You're talking to me. You came downstairs. You weren't cleaning the gun, correct?
There was intentions on it. Yes, there was, but not then. No.
What was the intentions of coming downstairs with a gun?
I just to try to get her to stop arguing with me.
To intimidate her.
Yeah.
To scare her.
Yes.
Why?
Because I didn't want to argue anymore. My feet were hurting. I didn't.
Why escalate to the point of bringing a firearm?
It was stupid. I don't know. I can't give you any kind of logical reason except for my brain just doesn't work right anymore. It just doesn't. And you can ask anybody that they have to. It just. I don't believe it. But I swear to you on my life, I did not come down. I did not bring bullets. I did not nothing. I came down with the intent of just getting her to stop, and that was all. I did not want her to die. It's the last thing in this world I wanted was for her to die. We get along so good, man. When we get along, we get along. Ultimate, man. And when we fight, it just is. And I just can't handle the fighting anymore. But I mean. We do everything together. I mean, it's.
Okay.
I don't know how. I gotta tell him like he can't. This shit happens still, man.
Okay. Listen. Are you still willing to talk to me?
Yeah.
You said something about a lawyer. I just want to clarify that you're still willing to talk to me.
Man, I don't need a lawyer.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I don't need a lawyer. No,
You don't need a lawyer.
No. Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Okay. So you come down. You aim the firearm at her. And you pull the trigger. Whether you thought it was loaded or unloaded. Is that accurate?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Then what happens?
Exactly what I said. I ran straight out there to her.
What'd you do with the gun?
I don't know. I don't know if I dropped it, laid it down. I don't know. I don't think I carried it outside with me. I'm sure I didn't because I had to break the dogs up. So I know I didn't have it outside when I broke the dogs up. And that was like seconds. As soon as she dropped, I went straight to her because I couldn't believe it.
Okay. One of our other concerns is there's blood on the barrel of the gun.
Okay. I went out to her. I went out, and when I came back inside, and I was when I put the dogs up, I picked the gun up and took it over and laid it by where the phone was because I knew that was going to be the first thing. I knew y'all won't come. The fire. I knew the fire department or the ambulance people won't come if there's before y'all clear it. So I wanted the gun where y'all could find it very easily.
Okay.
Okay, because I know because I wanted the ambulance to get there to try and save her, and I know they won't come until y'all clear it. So gun's laying right here.
Okay. So you're telling me that it was transferred from you going out to her and then picking the gun up. The only reason I'm
What do you
saying
mean transferred?
transfer from your hands. If you have blood on your hands,
Yes.
you pick the gun up.
Yes.
Okay. Understanding that our forensics and our crime scene can tell the difference between transfer
Yeah, I'm not scared of that. I'm not. That doesn't bother
spatter
me. Yes.
and blowback.
Yes. I'm not worried
So we're
about
not
that.
going to find
No, you're not.
close contact,
No, you're not.
blood,
You're not. No.
blood spatter on
No.
this.
Absolutely
barrel.
not. No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I'm not worried about that. That doesn't scare me because I'm the same with when you putting a gun in her mouth or hitting her or anything. None of that happened. I'm not worried about any of that stuff. And none of it. I didn't do it, and I'm not worried about it.
Okay. So the shot goes off. What exactly did she do again?
She dropped straight to the ground.
Straight down.
Straight down.
Okay. Did she fall into the fence?
Well, she went straight down and then towards the fence. Yes, she didn't fall like. I don't think she hit like at the top of the fence. I think she went down and her body just that's the way her body went as she went down and it was her body went that way into the fence.
Okay.
And the chain being on her, I did not see the chain until I moved her, and then I seen the chain on her and I pulled it. And there was quite a bit of it that was on her, but I mean those chains have been hanging on that fence since right after we moved in. They haven't been moved.
Did she fall like into the chains?
Had to have, I guess. That's the only thing. I didn't see the chains when they fell into her. None of it. I didn't see none of it. I didn't see the chains until I was going to move her up onto the driveway, and because there's a little gap between the fence and the driveway. It's just some dirt, and that's where her head and stuff was. And when I went to move her, and I seen the chain, I pulled the chain off. And I pulled her up the rest of the way.
Okay.
And the dogs were still loose, and I broke the fight up, but the dogs were still loose. And then when I'm talking to them and I'm begging them to hurry, I remember that dogs were out, and so I knew I had to put them up because I knew that would be another reason for y'all for something to be slow and not get to her if the dogs were out barking raising hell, and then they bark and raise hell when somebody comes up. So.
Okay. So there's a video camera out there.
Yeah, I don't think it works right now. I don't know.
What's it going to show?
Exactly what I just said to you. I'm not lying anymore. It's going to show exactly why I'm not lying anymore.
It's not going to show you going out there prior to the shot.
No.
It's not going to show you doing anything to her.
No.
It's simply just going to show her falling to the ground.
Yes. And then me coming out there and the dog. Yes, it'll show. I'm not lying at all now. I'm telling you 100% the truth.
What made you make the decision to not shoot while you're upstairs?
Because I want to live. I don't want to live in this pain anymore, man. It's hard to be in pain 24/7. For 3 years, it's hard. It's very hard.
Okay.
I am.
But what was it?
She was trying to find somebody to cut my feet off for me. So,
what was it that gave you that will to live in that moment?
I don't. I love life. I did. I used to love my life, man. I would not change a thing until now. I would change my feet, and now I would keep my feet if it could bring her back. I told everyone I've had a lot of injuries. I would take all of my injuries at one time just to make one foot better. That's how bad it is.
Okay. So, with how much you loved your wife in mind, and how you're gonna show her the decency and respect of being honest and not lying anymore.
I wasn't lying. I was just scared.
At no
I was
point.
telling you pretty much what happened. I was just scared. I wasn't being totally honest.
Okay.
I'm scared.
And that's why I'm asking this, and I'm prefacing it with that, because I know how much you love your wife, and I know that you want to show her the respect and the love of being honest with us and being fully upfront. At any point, did you come downstairs with that firearm with the intent of killing her and then yourself?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive. 100% positive. I did not want to kill her. I did not want to kill her at all. I did not want to kill her ever.
Then why point the gun at her?
Frustration, just because I just wanted the fighting to stop that night. I just wanted it to be over with. That's all.
I still feel that because of the frustration that you were experiencing and going through, that thought did cross your mind.
Killing her.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. If it did, I didn't. I don't. I didn't. It didn't. I didn't. No. 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 If I was going to kill her and kill myself, I'd be dead right now.
Okay.
If I was going to kill her and kill myself, I would have killed her and then killed. I would have just killed. I wanted her to be okay, but I knew she wasn't going to be. So
That's the thing, Gary, is based on the issues and the frustrations and her pushing your buttons.
yeah,
I don't believe that you didn't have that thought.
I didn't have that. Killing her and killing. I did not have that thought. I did not want to hurt her.
Then why point the gun at her?
Try to get her to stop.
Why go downstairs with the firearm with the
Stupid,
intention of
just
scaring
stupid,
her
just stupid,
and intimidating her?
Because it's just stupid. It's just everybody has stupid moments in their life, and that was my worst stupid moment I can never ever take back. I did not want to kill my boy's mom. I did not. Absolutely not. I did
But you
not want
had
to kill
that
my
thought.
wife.
That thought crossed your mind.
What? Killing her?
You
No.
can't tell me it didn't.
It did not. I did not think about her killing her, and I did not know.
If you didn't have that thought, you wouldn't have pointed the gun at her, Gary.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to say that I did. If I did, I did. I don't remember it. I didn't do it. That's never was a thought that I had. I remember having killing her and killing me. Absolutely not.
So you don't remember having that thought.
If I had it, it wasn't a thought that I had. It was. I don't know what I'm trying to say. No, I didn't. Never think that. No, never. Then I think I'm gonna kill her and kill her. Absolutely not. I swear, I did not.
You understand how I'm having a hard time?
I
believing
understand.
that,
Yes,
right?
yes, I understand. But I'm telling you, I did not have that thought. I did not have that thought.
Now I want you to show her the decency.
I'm telling you the truth. This is the truth. This is the truth. I did not have that thought. Not that thought like that.
Because the reality of it is, if she's laying in the freezer or a medical examiner's office right now because of a decision you made. So the last thing you can do is be honest.
I have been honest.
Be honest to
I'm
her.
probably gonna kill myself, but because I killed her, not because I wanted to kill her and absolutely not. Because I f***ed up and now she's dead. I don't know what's gonna happen to me.
Okay. You claim that you were here.
Yep, I was right there.
Is it possible you were closer?
No. Your forensics will show all that. I was not. No, we've never.
The video's not going to show
never.
the barrel of the gun sticking out the door.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. No, that will never show that. This is not what happened. It doesn't matter anyways whether it was there or there, but it wasn't. I was right there. I never went
It
past
does
right
matter
there.
because it
I
matters
never went
because
past.
you want to be honest.
Yes, but I never went past right there. I swear to God, you can look at the camera, anything
So
you
you never
want.
crossed into the kitchen.
No,
Okay. And you never had the thought of harming her.
no, I didn't. I just wanted to argue and stuff. I did not want to hurt
You
her.
understand
Why I
why?
pulled the trigger, I don't know.
You understand why I'm having a hard time.
I understand, but I'm telling you the truth. I did not want to hurt her. I don't know why I pulled the trigger. I don't know. I don't know. But I wasn't thinking. I never wanted to kill her. I never, ever wanted to kill my wife. Never. I might have threatened her. I'm gonna kill you. But I did. I would never.
Did you say that last night?
Yes, I did.
This morning?
Uh huh.
As you were pointing the gun at her?
No, as I pointed before that.
What exactly happened? Tell me about that.
I just wanted her to stop. I said, I'm gonna kill you if you don't stop. And I just anything to try and get her to stop. I just wanted to stop.
Did you have a gun with you at that point?
I had it up. Yeah.
So this was when you were upstairs.
Yes.
You never made those threats when you were down here. Be
I
honest.
possibly. I don't remember if I did or not. To be honest with you, I really don't. I really. If I said that when I was downstairs, I don't know. I could have. I'm not saying I didn't. I'm not saying I did. Maybe.
Did you say when you had the gun pointed at her?
No.
You're not sure. So you're not sure if you said it, but you know for sure that you didn't say it when you had the gun pointed at her. You see where that contradicts?
When I had the gun pointed at her,
that you're going to kill her? Just be honest with yourself.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember if I don't think so. I may have. I don't know. I don't.
You pointed the gun at her and said you're gonna kill her.
I don't think that happened. No. Oh, they happened like that. No. I
Then
pointed
how
the
did
gun
that
at her
happen?
and said, "Please stop. I don't want to fight anymore." And she said, "I think she said, you won't do it or something, or do it, or you won't do it. I'm not sure." And
You had to have said something for her to respond like that. So what'd you say?
I didn't say I'm going to kill you. Not then.
You already said it.
Yeah, I did.
Why would you not say it when you had the gun pointed at her?
Because it's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to stop arguing. That is all. I had no intentions on killing her. I had no intentions on killing her. Even when I said it before, it was just talk. It was just bullshit. And I understand it's bad. I understand all that. It's bad. It's horrible. But I did not, never mean it, want it in any kind of way. Never. Now I gotta face my boys, and that's gonna be the worst thing in the world. Besides what I just did, that's the worst thing in the world. Telling them isn't gonna be as bad as what I just did.
Not leaving anything out.
What else can I leave out? What else? I mean,
I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm asking you.
No, when I came downstairs, all that happened really fast. It wasn't any. It was fast.
So you got so frustrated with her to the point upstairs that you came downstairs, and more or less based on what you just said, that happened so fast. You came downstairs, walked into next to the kitchen, and pointed a gun at her.
Yeah, some words were said, yes, and then I raised the gun up. I can't remember what we said specifically. Same, like I said, we fight so the same stupid shit. I don't like being blamed for the fighting. She may have blamed me for the fighting.
It takes two people to fight, Gary.
Yes, I know. But I'm saying what I don't like being. She blames me for this stuff. It's my fault. And I get frustrated with that. And I don't know. I don't remember exactly what I said or what she said when I went down there.
Okay. So she got you to the point of where you were so pissed off and so frustrated.
Between both of us did it though. I understand that. It takes both of us.
Right. But you got to the point where you came down the spiral stairwell, walked over here to where you could see her out here in the driveway. You pointed the gun at her and you pulled the trigger.
I mean, that's what happened, yeah. But that was a little bit of words, but there wasn't much time there in between. But yes, that's Is I hear it? Yes.
And you're telling me you knew that gun, or you thought that gun was unloaded?
I thought I had unloaded that gun. Yes, I did not mean to kill her. I did not, never, ever mean to kill her. I did not, never, ever, ever, never.
Sure about that?
I promise. That's why she was so. She knew I wasn't gonna hurt her, man. She knew I was. That's why she would just not stop. I mean, if I'd ever beaten her ass in the past, she probably wouldn't do that to me. But I never have, and I never would. And that's just, I fucked up, man. That's all it is.
Okay. We're gonna take a quick break. You want some more water?
Please.
Okay. Can we kick this heater back on for you?
Please.
Gary.
Gary. So, we spoke with the medical examiner. Like Adrian was explaining, they can see things that actually happened.
You didn't see no gun in her mouth.
Not saying the gun was in her mouth.
Wasn't near her. The blowback isn't a gun blowing on the blood isn't her. Is from me being close to her. Unless I carried the gun outside and broke the dogs up, I don't remember doing that. I do not remember doing that.
Where'd you say you shot her at?
Right there, the kitchen.
On her
There.
person.
I didn't aim at it, but when I went outside and looked at her, it went in right here at her shoulder, right here. Right, like it went there, right there.
Okay.
I'm not sure. This is what I was.
That's not where the bullet was.
Know where the bullet went.
You know where the bullet went in.
I don't. If it wasn't right there, I had it right there, and if she was a turn, or I don't know. But I saw when I picked her up, when I lifted her whole head up there underneath her right here was messed up.
Mm-hmm. You know what that's caused by?
No.
Pressure. Gas is blowing. Where was she shot?
I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure.
Gary, you've been honest with us thus far.
I
You say you have been.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I don't know for sure. I thought I seen an entrance right there. I don't know. Where? I probably don't want to know, but I don't know.
You know where.
I don't. I swear to God, on my life, I don't. I swear on my life, I don't know where. I thought right there. I don't know if she was turning. I don't know, but I was not up close to her. I was 30 feet away, 25, 30 feet away.
I've been good to you.
I swear on my life, man. I swear.
I've been straight with you.
I swear on my life. I swear on my life. Look at the camera. I wasn't near her when I shot. I swear on my life. I swear to God.
She shot straight through the mouth. And you know that.
No, I did not know that.
And that's not a shot that you make from 30 feet away.
I did not know that. And I did not aim it. I didn't aim and make a shot. I just pulled the trigger. I did not know she was shot right in the mouth.
It's not a shot you make from 30 feet away.
I did not. I'm telling you the truth where I shot her from. I'm telling you the truth. I can't. I'm never gonna change that because it's the truth. I've changed everything else, but I'm not. That's where I shot her from. I swear on my life. did not have the gun nowhere near her that close. Did not. I shot her from exactly where I said. I swear to you, dude, I'm not gonna change that. I can't. I can't change it. I didn't lie about it. I can't change it. It's not a lie. I shot her from where I said right there. It's where I said the whole time, and that's where it happened from.
So you're that good of a shot?
No, I wasn't even. I didn't even. It wasn't even. It wasn't aiming. I wasn't trying to hit her there. Absolutely not. I haven't shot a gun in a long time.
You understand how hard that is to believe?
I'm sorry. I'm not going to change it. I didn't do it. I didn't do that. I did not do that. I did not put the gun nowhere near her mouth. Did not shoot her in the mouth on purpose. I did not.
So when they do the full examination, we do all our forensics and trajectories and all that stuff.
Everything. It would show
We're
where I
not
was
going to
at.
show anything different.
No, it would show where I was at. I did not. I swear,
I don't believe you, Gary.
I'm sorry. I swear that I did not do what he said. I did not even come close to doing what he said.
I'm not saying you
I was
stuck
where,
the
I was
barrel
where
of the gun
exactly
in her
where I
mouth.
said. I was exactly
I'm
where I
not
said.
saying you stuck the barrel of the gun in
I was
her mouth.
exactly where I said.
There's
exactly.
no way you make that shot from right here.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You make that shot from up here.
No. I did not. I did not. I did not. I didn't. I swear I didn't. I did not. On my wife's honor, I did not.
You were pissed off at
It
it.
doesn't matter.
You were
I
frustrated.
did not do that.
She pushed your
I
buttons.
did not do that. I did not. I shot her from right where I said. I did not go any closer. I did not. I can't change it. I didn't do it. I can't change it. I did not do that. Sorry. If you don't believe me, I'm sorry. I did, but I didn't.
I don't.
I didn't. I did not. Did not. And I will not change that. Never. Never ever, because I didn't do it. I'm not going to change. Didn't do it. Did not do that. I did not. Everything else I said, I've changed. I did not change. I'm not. Will never ever. I did not do that.
Okay. So she's pushed your buttons to the point where you came from upstairs, grabbed the gun, you walked downstairs, pointed the gun at her and pulled the trigger.
There was some words said, yes, but that's about, yes,
Okay.
what happened. But
So
from where I said,
You walked downstairs, you pointed the gun at her, and you pulled the trigger.
Mm.
You're going to tell me
that's
that you
what it is.
didn't
No,
go up to her,
no, I did not. Not one time.
put the gun in her
No,
face.
I did not. I did not.
What about your boys? What are they gonna do when they? How do you think they're gonna feel when they find out the truth?
Is it alright for me to come back?
Sure. What's the
Mhm.
truth? That I shot her? That's the truth. That I put a gun
We
in her
know
mouth?
you
I
shot
did
her.
not. I did not.
Hey.
I didn't do it.
Listen. I know I was pretty straight.
Look, I know the game y'all played, and that's
No,
fine.
no, there was no game. There was no game. There's no
I
game.
wanted to tell the
Listen.
truth. Okay.
There was no game. I don't play games. I don't play games. I've been doing this a long time. I've been a homicide unit 11 years. Okay. I know what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. Okay, Gary.
I could tell you what you knew I wasn't being honest, but I'm being honest.
But there's a couple things that I'm having just still some difficult time with, okay? Just because I went and I've looked at some pictures now and people have sent me some pictures and the distance in here and the location isn't making sense to me, okay? So what that, and in the onset, you weren't exactly certain if you were sitting in that chair. You weren't, and I checked seeing any were wavering on it. So I was wondering if you were maybe a little bit closer to the front door, okay? And if you are, that's great, okay? We can come to that point, okay? The thing is, the way the wounds are, all right, and the way the angle is, it's not making sense with what you originally told us, okay? And you told Adam you're trying to be truthful and you're looking to be truthful, and I want you to be truthful, okay? Your sons have already stopped by the scene. They care about both of you guys, all right?
My sons know what happened.
Huh? I don't know if they know all the details.
No, they stopped by the scene.
They stopped by the scene, okay? They know that she's deceased, okay? But do they know all the details? No, okay? That's where it comes down to the point of now, you know, your sons are going to want to know the details. And if things don't match up, they're going to know that. And they're going to be coming to you and they're going to be saying, Dad, that doesn't make sense, okay? And you want them to understand what took place. Rather, you know, the mistake was made, all right? And we can't go back from the mistake being made, but we can, how do you say, we can make the mistake understandable.
I cannot explain to you how anything. I was where I said I was.
I that part I can't believe, because that's not going to make sense. All right, that doesn't make sense, and that's based on science. Okay, that's just based on science. Okay, that didn't happen. So the distance between here and here there has to be some form of distance change. Okay. So that's where I need you to try to tell me where you were at. Or is it possible she's arguing and bickering and you just don't exactly know where you were at?
I know that I was not close to her.
Okay.
I was not close to her.
Okay, you weren't close to her. Like right up on her, right?
I was 20 feet away, minimum.
20 feet. All right. So in other words, were you standing up over here by the door then?
No, I did not make it. I did not make it.
You had to be somewhere here.
No, I didn't. I was
Okay,
right
then
there.
where were you at?
I was right there. My feet may have been on the tile right next to the living room. I did not go past there.
Where would be the tile at in the living room?
Right there.
Okay, so you weren't sitting, you were standing.
Yeah, we said that.
Huh?
I already said that.
You already said you were standing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you told Adam that?
Yes. I think you were still here when I admitted that I was standing.
Okay. I can't remember that. Okay. But let me ask you this. Let me just ask you this. If and when, because I've already looked at the pictures, okay, and I showed you only one picture. I didn't show you the other ones, okay. When the doctor is going to look, right now we got the ME's office, and I heard Adam say something about the ME being there.
What's that?
The medical examiner.
Okay.
All right. There's a difference between an investigator and a doctor.
Okay.
The investigators went to the scene, and they're relaying preliminary information back to Adam. Anyway, what they are saying is that it is a close wound type injury.
Only 20 feet's pretty close.
All right. 20 feet is. But there would be other indicators on 20 feet. Okay?
I did not. I was right there where I said right there. I was within one step of right there. Of that.
So let me ask you this. So if the doctor says something different.
I'm not going to change my mind. Okay. I know. I didn't.
If the doctor says that her teeth were broke through maybe not so much impact, but somebody shoving something in.
That's a lie. A straight up lie.
That'd be a straight up lie. If the doctor says
the doctor says it's a lie. Yes, I am nowhere near nothing like that. No.
So what would you tell your sons? What would you tell your sons about this? Because they're going to ask the question. What do you want us to tell your sons?
Tell them what I told you because it's the truth now. I beat around the bush for a while because I was scared, but I've told the truth now.
What is the specific truth? Because I didn't think I probably stepped out of here. What is this specific? What is the truth? What actually really occurred?
I came downstairs and I pointed the gun at her I really didn't know what was loaded. I did not want to kill her. That is the truth. But when I pulled the trigger and she dropped, I totally just couldn't believe it, and I went outside to her. I did not. I was inside the house. I wasn't even in the kitchen. I was right here at the edge of the kitchen. But it's not a far distance. I'm not even sure. It's not far at all. It's not a big house. It's not, and it's straight. It's right there.
It's straight.
Yes.
And the pictures that are being sent to me make it a little different. That's all. That's why I'm having some issues.
It's straight. It's straight. It's a straight. There's nothing in between. I don't know if the screen door was closed or not. That's the only thing I don't know. I can't remember.
Both feet in the kitchen?
Both my feet?
Were you both feet in the kitchen?
Both feet could have been right here. I don't remember exactly, but I did not go past right there. I was not past the refrigerator. The refrigerator, not the refrigerator, the thing where you put your food at in a cabinet. Not the cabinet. It's a big tall thing. It's where the refrigerator
Pantry?
was. Yes, I was in. That is right. The pantry is right here. See,
Mm-hmm.
the pantry is right here. That is the end of the towel, and the pantry is right there. I may have had both feet right here. Maybe, I don't know. I thought I was right here, but I did not go closer than that at any time until after it was done. And it's a straight shot. I mean, there's nothing in between. And 20 feet is not far at all. It's very close. I swear on my life. I swear on everything. I'm not lying. I'm not lying at all now about nothing.
Why aren't we finding any gunpowder through any of that?
I have no idea. I have no idea. There'll be no gunpowder on her if it. See, I don't know about all that kind of stuff like that. The gunpowder is from where it comes out the back of the gun. I don't know, but it's not. That is where I was standing right there. I swear to God, I did not go any closer.
Tell them how the gunpowder comes out. Explain how
So when you fire a gun, bullet comes out, gunpowder sprays out.
Okay.
So if you're next to the pantry, there's a cloth pantry, right?
Well, there's
curtain?
there's a curtain there. Yes.
If that's where you're standing, there should be gunpowder on that. It blows.
Okay. Well, if I'm standing there, the barrel of my gun would have been just right past that. I don't know. There should be. What's there? The sink. The sink.
There's nothing.
I wasn't past.
There's nothing.
No. The sink's right here. I was not past the sink. I was not. I know for
Where's
sure.
the sink at?
Right here, maybe.
Okay, so
Right.
you were.
I was maybe one. My feet might have been right there on the towel, and that was. I did not go no closer than that.
So explain. So what Adam was telling you when it comes to gunpowder, okay? The closer you are, the more smaller the pattern of the gunpowder. All right. As you're further away, the wider the gunpowder. Okay. So if all the gunpowder, and if you're telling me you're 20 feet away from her, then there should be no gunpowder inside her mouth or around her mouth or anything like that.
Okay, I don't know, but there's a wall right here where these two rooms, the hallway is separate from the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
There should be gunpowder on that for sure because I was back here. So if it's, I don't know how quick it spreads out, but if it spread, then it should be there because I did not ever even enter this front hallway part right there. I never even entered that.
What happens when we find gunpowder on her?
I guess it goes 20 feet. I mean, I don't know. But I'm telling you the truth. I never entered this hallway. I never even made it to the sink. So now you're trying to mess with me or something.
No.
You don't got the.
The
You don't got
reality
me
of
honest.
this, Gary, is what he was talking about when he first came in. Science.
Mhm.
It's called ballistics.
Yep. Mhm.
There's a science to it.
Yes, there is. I
Correct.
believe that. Yes.
Okay. Those ballistics don't lie.
Then there'll be gunpowder. There's gunpowder here then on that wall between the two. I did not go that close to her. Did not. Absolutely not.
So we're not going to find gunpowder on her at all.
I don't know how far does it go. I don't know. I don't know. But I know I was back here. I do for sure. I was not. I did not come in this room. I did not even go to this all the way to the sink. I'm sure of that. I'm 100,000,000% sure of it. If I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. I did not put the gun nowhere near her mouth like that.
Okay,
Absolutely
so
not.
what you're saying is you came downstairs with the gun. You walked in here. You stepped into the kitchen, exchanged a couple words, pointed at her, and pulled the trigger.
Yep.
And shot and killed her.
Yes.
And you hit her perfectly square in the mouth.
I did not mean to hit her. I didn't even know that it was going to go off. I did not. I swear to God on that. Did not know. I did not want to kill her.
It's a hell of a shot.
Did not want to kill her. Yeah, especially not even looking down the barrel is a hell of a shot. Yeah, I agree with that. Especially not even looking down the barrel. I did not kill her. I did not want to kill her.
You killed her.
Yes.
Killed her.
I said that wrong. I'm sorry.
If you were in our shoes,
You do what you got to do.
what
man.
would you think? What would you say?
Probably what you're saying. I mean, I can't say anything more because I didn't do it. I didn't do that. I did not get that close. I did not do what you're saying. I didn't. I just didn't.
The reality of it is, Gary, though,
It doesn't matter.
is
She's
when we
dead.
first sat down and started talking to you, you said you were sitting in the chair with the gun in your lap, cleaning it,
Yes, I
and
was.
it just went off.
Yeah, right. I know. And I knew y'all knew I was lying. I knew y'all knew I was lying. I'm scared, man. I've never been in any trouble. I'm never. I'm scared. And so,
That's actually truthful. Yeah. I totally understand. I totally understand that.
but I can't go further than what I've gone. I didn't do that. I'm sorry. I didn't. If I
Well,
did,
here's the thing. That's fine. That's fine. If that's how and we can't get you to the doorway, all right? All I'm going to say is this, and Adam can concur with this, is the science is going to say, yes, you're saying the truth on distance, or no, you're not saying the truth on distance. All right? And I'm not gonna sit here and banter back and forth because it's gonna get us nowhere. But the question, it will be answered probably tomorrow. Okay?
Mhm.
Where the distance will be either closer or what you're saying.
Okay.
All right?
Mhm.
And closer is definitely easy for us to tell. Okay? It is definitely easiest for us. 20 feet, yeah, you might have just like 1 or 2 pieces of powder that, if it even gets there, okay? More likely by the time that distance, that powder's gone, okay? But right here, if a shot happens right here between you and I, because right between you and I, we're about 4 feet right now,
Mhm.
okay? It's gonna be all over. It's gonna be all over that little white sheet you got right there, okay? You'll be able to see this dippling. Now, when a person tends to, when an object is placed in their mouth or up against their head or on their body, all right, and the gunshot goes, what ends up happening is that powder, and he mentioned it earlier, is gases. It doesn't spray, it doesn't hit you like, it sprinkles. It embeds inside you, okay? Goes inside your body, and it's concentrated into a small little area. That is what the doctors will be able to determine. Okay? That is based upon their schooling, their knowledge, our schooling, and our stuff. We can be able to tell relative distances of gunshots. The person's on scene. That's why the person on scene told me it was interoral. Interoral means the gun was in the mouth, or the barrel was in the mouth, or close. and that's coming from the individuals on scene.
Well, the science will show that's wrong.
Okay.
I did not do that. I did not do that.
Okay.
I did not do
We
that.
hear you. Well, I want you to think about this. You have 2 boys. We're all dads in here. How do we raise our kids? With morals, integrity, honesty. If they were sitting in your seat, what would you want them to do?
To be honest, I can't be any more honest than I'm being, I swear to God.
So, when we do, or when the medical examiner, the doctor does his examination and looks inside of her mouth and it shows something different,
I don't know what to say.
how does that make you look as a father to your kids?
I can't help it. I can't lie. I was scared and beating around the bush, but I can't. I can't change that. It didn't happen. I didn't do it.
Okay. I just want
I
you to think about that.
didn't do it. I did not. I was not that close to her. I did not.
Okay. I just want you to think about that, because I'm sure you raise your boys same way we raise all our kids.
They're great. They're great kids. Yes. Mm-hmm. And
With strong core values, morals,
I
integrity,
did not do
honesty.
that. I did not.
Did you aim it?
No, I did not look down the barrel at her. No. I had it up. I had it up like this. Yes, I did not. Not lay my hand. I did not aim it. I did not look down the barrel with intent like that. No.
She just pulled the gun up, pulled the trigger.
I pulled the gun up and held it there for a minute and frustration, and then I pulled the trigger. Yes.
How long do you think you held it up?
Oh, it wasn't long. A couple second or two maybe.
Okay.
It wasn't instant though. It wasn't. Just fucking.
The reality of it is although you weren't staring down the specific sights of the gun,
That was still
Yeah.
aimed.
you were aiming it.
I understand. Yes, it was.
You know, you're an experienced hunter. I'm an experienced hunter. We've all been around guns. We've all shot long guns. You know where that barrel's pointing.
Where was it pointing?
In her direction.
No more than that.
No, I didn't look down the barrel. I was pointing. I pointed it in her direction. I did not take aim.
What were you looking at?
What was I was looking at her?
Where at specifically?
I was looking right at her in her face, right in her eyes.
Mm-hmm. You're an experienced marksman. Where does the bullet go?
Where that barrel's pointed.
Where you're looking.
Yeah, for the most part, yes. I do miss, but I did not get that close. I did not. I didn't, and I'm not going to lie about it, and I'm not going to say it just so that's all what y'all want to hear. I didn't do that. You'll find out when they examine her. I did not do that.
And that's fine. You may not have been that close. If you're going to stick with that, that's fine. But the reality of it is you picked that gun up.
Yeah.
And you aimed it at her.
I fucked up. Yes, I did.
Looking at her dead in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing good and well, as an experienced gun owner that has shot guns multiple times, that bullet goes where you're looking.
Because where the barrel's pointing.
And the barrel was pointing where you were looking.
For the most part, yes, it was. But I wasn't looking down the barrel. But it was aimed that way. Yes, it was.
Okay. And you pulled the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Which resulted in what?
My wife being dead. 27 years.
How do you feel about that?
I feel horrible. I feel like I don't want to die. I really do. But I want to see the boys first. But I mean,
Did you make a mistake?
yes, I did.
What was the mistake you made?
Bringing the gun downstairs, having the gun at all period, pointing it at myself even was a mistake. But bringing it downstairs and pointing at her was a huge mistake. I'll never pick up another gun. I'll never hunt again. I'll never.
How sure are you took that round up?
I mean, I'm not 100% obviously. I mean, I was in a bad spot. I was in a bad place in my head. I mean, but I really thought I did. I really, really thought I did. I was shocked when the gun went off. I was absolutely shocked. I couldn't believe it. And when she fell, I was just in total disbelief for a second. But once I got to her, I knew that I'd fucked up.
So the stuff you said, was that accurate or inaccurate? Correct?
What did I say? It should all be pretty much correct.
Except for an accident. Is that correct?
An accident. I know. I didn't want to shoot her. That was just. It's not. It's more than an accident, but it's not. It really wasn't intentional. I did not mean to kill her. By no means. I wanted to live 20 more years with her.
So everything that you told Adam and I now.
It's true. Yes. Absolutely. 100%.
You swear?
I swear to God.
I swear. Is there anything that you would want to change before we walk out of here or leave?
I mean, I told you the truth. That's all I can do. I told you the honest truth from my heart. That's the honest truth. I swear I did. I did not want my wife to die. I didn't want to shoot her. I'm still in shock. I can't believe this is even happening. But I know it's not a dream.
Can you do me a favor? Can you sign your name, saying this is your picture right here? So if anyone ever questions where you're standing at, I can... Can you say that's me right here? Put me there? Your 2 feet marks? Alright. You do the same thing with that one?
What was that? I can't remember.
This is the original, you describing where you're standing at and where she was at.
That was before I was honest with you.
That was before?
Mhm.
You want to write that on there?
If you would, I'd appreciate it.
I'll let you write it on there.
Where am I saying I was? I'm still saying I was right there at the kitchen though, right? In the chair?
Yeah, and she's here.
Yeah, I mean, it's still true, but it's still, I was before I was, it was when I was still scared, which was,
Okay.
I was still scared.
Mm-hmm. Still scared and what?
Still scared. I said I was sitting down in this one.
Okay. Alright. But you weren't sitting down. So that's what the difference was.
Yeah.
You were actually inside into the kitchen area by the pantry, between the pantry and the sink. Is that what you said?
I still say I was right at one step off the floating wood floor into the.
You said this is a pantry, this was a sink.
Yeah, and I was right there.
You said you were in between the pantry and the sink.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is that safe for me to say that?
Sure.
Standing? No.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it's that's. I was the sink's right there. It's 2 feet. I mean, I was right there. As soon as you come off the wood floating floor onto to the tile, that's where I was.
Okay. Okay.
So you're standing on the tile floor,
Mm-hmm.
near the pantry, but not past the sink.
Right beside the pantry. Yes.
But not past the sink.
Not past the sink. No. Not past the sink.
All right.
Hang out here for just a little bit.